I'm recording, and now sync. All right, there's the sync.
No.
It happened. I synced.
It did not happen. It's lying to you.
Oh shit. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life then.
Good question.
Dun, dun.
This is my drawing map. I can draw more on this map.
How do you?
It's not really a prison if she enjoys it there.
The point is to contain the chaos.
You're right.
not
You're right.
Cut it off.
What do I need pulled up? I do need you pulled up in case y'all decide to go there. I need.
And we will.
We're going to.
Absolutely will.
Hopefully, I hope. I mean, I don't hope at all.
Wait.
If Skeemo gives us a place to go, we'll go.
Well,
Otherwise, we will flounder indecisively.
it's okay. I've got a pretty good. Not hook. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't remember. I'm tired.
Railroad?
Yeah.
Yeah, railroad. Pretty much.
You
I've
lay
got
down
a
the
carrot.
clock. We are on them, baby.
Got a carrot and I got a stick.
Which you want? Hey, I just want y'all to have fun.
You also really want us to finish.
I really want y'all to finish. Like, no lie. I need to make sure everything's recording, right? Yeah, you're at 137. You're doing well. You're at 140. You're a bit behind. That's fine because we synced and I can just line it up.
This safe house?
Yes, that is the safe house you are currently heading to. And last time on Dragon Ball Z, y'all...
You mean Dragon Heist?
On Dragon Age Z.
Dragon Heist D.
Dragon Heist. Well, if we do Dragon Age Z, then we can get like 2 people coming at us for copyright. Got EA and fucking Show and Jump. Who owns Dragon Ball Z? Mike, you're.
I mean, I think they're still Jump, but
That's what I thought.
I have no idea how that shit works.
And I know
in
that.
Japan.
I was going to say I know they're actually pretty tough on their copyright laws.
Yeah, extremely tough.
How have we gotten this far?
That
I don't
is
know.
a disturbing animal.
What's a disturbing
What?
animal?
The profile pic that Ahmed has chosen to bless us with this
A
week.
pelican tortoise? I don't know. I think that's pretty cool, actually.
No, I can't see his. I have everyone hidden.
No.
Coward.
You take up too much space on the screen.
It's true. Honestly, I should probably hide y'all as well, but then
You just
but
need
you
to get
see-
a bigger screen.
you see, I worked
Yep.
on my token, my little my avatar.
Your little pie.
Yeah, a little pie DM. You see the little dice? They're going around my head.
No, I don't, because I.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're hitting it.
I keep mine open for yours and for Ahmed's.
Almonds are always fun. Yours hasn't changed
Yeah.
since we reran that.
I'm
that
the only
is
one that
correct.
tries.
Excuse me. Once again, I made a specific profile picture.
I play 5 games a week. I'm not going to change them for every fucking game.
Oh, you can just
Yeah,
change it.
I
I
I don't
Mine-
change them for every game, just this one.
was gonna say you
try
can
to
change
keep
it for
mine neutral.
mine. Don't we mean something to you, Rachel? Or are we just another game?
No, right
to
now you literally have my dead cleric as my profile on Roll20.
Oh, what happened?
Ominous.
Did your cleric die? Are you talking about? Is that the
I
straw?
mean, no, she got reincarnated as the other art that I showed you guys.
Oh, that's right. All right. Anyway, last time Dragon Ball Z. Goku did something, I'm sure, but y'all were
At it again.
Goku was at it again.
You are not Goku.
You know, the Dragon Ball Z introduction might be why we were taking so goddamn long.
No, never. Anyway,
You were a
If
shitty
it was
King.
we're
Goku,
back.
it was Roland.
I'm the best King Kai. Fuck you. Anyway, what were we doing? All right, you guys were separated into two groups, Calesius and not Calesius. Not Calesius was all huddled around the table, trying to plan their next move for dealing with the traitorous gnome Skeemo Weirdbottle. You all came up with a plan to scope out his hideout, in his house, where he's supposed to be receiving the shipment. But as you were making this plan, Ken received a number of birds telling her to meet Calesius at the City of the Dead, then don't do that, then meet her at Troll Skull, then don't do that, then meet her at City of the Dead again. It went on for a bit until finally we settled on Calesius and Ken meeting at the City of the Dead, while the rest of you went on further to scope out Skeemo's hideout. Y'all did not go to the City of the Dead, but the house, which name I have forgotten, but hopefully one of y'all wrote down your notes.
Rachel.
Nope. All right.
Why am
Dead End
We
House.
talked about the
Dead End House. I
It
think.
is the dead end house. You're correct.
Yes.
The host.
Why am I in charge of notes?
Because you volunteered.
Because you took the best one.
It's true.
You're the best at it.
You are.
You
But
volunteered by doing it.
you met at the Dead End House with Calesius having Lady Umbrusk in tow. You went down, after a little bit of convincing to the lead lady there, you went down into the morgue area where they were preparing the bodies for display before taking them to their final rest. Calesius, using his new ability, cast Speak with Dead and asked some questions of the corpse. The corpse of Print, unfortunately, wasn't able to reveal too much, as he was blindsided during the Night of Smoke and Mirrors. He did get a look at his attacker, a stringy black-haired man who had other descriptors, I'm sure. And that's about all you got from that, and it's kind of sad. I should have thought of that before and not try to make it up on the spot. Anyway,
You can retcon stuff.
no, it's too late now. Anyway, the rest of you made your way down Trades Ward, where you posted up outside of Skeemo Weird Bottles, picking up some pastries, keeping an eye on the streets around. You were able to spot two figures who also seemed to be watching the Weird Bottles concoction. But seeing that they had been made, they went back into the shadows and out of your sight. Both Crawford and Ken noticed a figure up on the rooftops, but was never able to actually make them out, or get any real information on them. Eventually, Vale and Calesius would rejoin you, would help you set out your plan, which involved Calesius covering the alley, Ryla covering the main street, with Crawford covering the side street, and Roland and Vale covering the bakery. The most important part. Eventually, a carriage would show up with luggage in tow. You noticed the person driving it was one of the guards working for Lady Umbrusk. Not really news to you, as she told you that they were supposed to be making the delivery. Eventually, Mr. Weirdbottle himself exited the premise, checked the goods, and brought a few more things out before jumping in his carriage and beginning to make his way. While he was beginning to make his way out, he happened to glance over at the bakery, seeing Roland and Vale, one in disguise, one he wasn't familiar with, but both staring at him intently. A little unsettled, he further examined the field, spotting Ryla staring at him intently, and Crawford staring at him intently. Taking it as a sign that he was about to be moved upon, he attempted a grand escape, motioning the horses forward. They galloped away. However, Roland was quickly able to catch up, jumped on two weird bottles, runaway rickshaw.
Excuse you. The only reason Roland caught the cart is because Ryla stood in the middle of the road.
Ryla had no effect on it whatsoever. She got ran over completely, though she did manage to challenge him to a fight before getting run over. Roland quickly
Fight me! Ow!
fight me. Roland quickly beat the ever-loving shit out of the gnome, knocked him from the cart, where he called for aid from two of his allies that were hiding in the shadows. A wizard man and a half-orc woman walked out into the street and began combat with you. The wizard, seeing that Skeemo was clear of the cart and it was just Roland and Crawford on the cart, fired a fireball at the cart, setting off a chain reaction that created a massive explosion that Roland was actually able to get away from relatively unscathed. I mean, he took some damage, but otherwise did a cool 3-point landing and was ready to keep fighting. Crawford, on the other hand, took all of it, got flung from the carriage as it blew up, skittered to the ground unconscious, laid there for a while also on board, the winged serpent was also blasted sky high, taking 46 damage, but luckily his ability that he has, thanks to his connection with Kin, he was able to survive because Kin instead took all that damage. Bale, leaving her at 1 HP, which was probably the best way that could have gone for me, to be honest. I was very excited about it. But she was able to use the snake to save Crawford from having to make any death saving rolls. Crawford returned to the fight just in time to watch Ryla and Roland beat the ever-loving crap out of the half-orc. They each dealt, you dealt like 50 damage, and I think he dealt like 30 more or something like that. She didn't have that much health to begin with.
Yeah.
That was...
Well, she recklessly attacked me.
It's true.
It's all on her. Don't fucking attack us.
You know? During the process, though, the mage went invisible and was able to get away, unfortunately. However, you had Skeemo. You stole the half-orc's weapon. Crawford made out a incoming guard Griffin Rider, and you all ducked, heading south down the high road. Well, not the high road, but heading south down the road towards a nearby safe house with Skeemo in tow. Is that where we're still heading, or did you all want to do something else?
Well, we're carrying an unconscious gnome through the street, so I think the sooner we get out of, view, the better.
All right.
Yeah.
So you make your way down.
He's a gnome, right?
He is gnome, yes.
Can I throw? I have a pair of common clothing. Can I just throw something over him so it doesn't look as
Yeah.
sketchy as it has to?
Yeah.
You can
You're carrying.
ball him up in my cloak if you want.
Yeah.
What about that bed sheet pie?
People. You didn't get a bed sheet. You got a tablecloth.
Whatever, man.
Completely different. Completely different purposes.
Wait,
You
did you buy the
did you buy a
tablecloth?
tablecloth?
Yeah, he retconned that he
Oh my
wanted
god,
to buy one.
perfect.
While Crawford was being blown up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big brain play.
Incidentally, while Crawford was being blown up, Calesius bought a pot, a nice Dutch oven style pot, and a new linen tablecloth.
Did you?
Excellent.
Okay. Did you get a good deal on them?
He did not.
Oh no.
No, he did. Anyway, so yeah, y'all are heading south down Corrin's Flight into Caravan Court, following the road into Rising Ride, to Tollmaster Street, down into Caravan Street, and into a small little alleyway. You duck in. You find the house you're looking for. It's this little unassuming home that is seemingly abandoned, but sandwiched between two other buildings. You slip around the back. You find a little causeway? Entryway? It's not an alley. It's just a tiny little alley. You quickly locate the Harper symbol hidden on one of the walls. Pushing in, you find yourself inside. Where are you? Bam.
We're huge.
You are. It's not a very big place, as I told Calesius. Yes.
Oh, that's a gnome. Okay.
So the wall pushes in, revealing a small but cozy room. As you enter, a fireplace roars to life, and before you see a desk stacked with paper and ink, with a bedroll rolled out beside it. You see crates, barrels, and sacks of supplies on the southern wall. The northern wall contains a wooden door. If you pop your head in, you'll notice there is a bathing chamber, but not much else to it. The supplies on the southern wall contain some basic weapons and armor, as well as a change of clothes, medical kits.
For how many?
Enough for all of y'all if you need them.
Okay.
But rations, whatever you'll need to stay however long you would like to.
What's on the desk?
You are all familiar with the paper birds. They are a stack of enchanted paper.
Oh, thank God we can refill our stock.
Which you can if you
I
wish.
think we're running.
Can I be let out of jail, please? And actually
Oh, right.
Oh no!
Forgot about that.
I'm gonna buy.
I was wondering.
Thank you.
You are no longer in jail. You are on the new map. Sorry. You know what? Actually, no. Maybe you should think upon your actions. So yeah, you find yourself inside this building, this small little alcove. He is currently unconscious, badly beaten, but seemingly alive.
I'd like to tie him up, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Should we time the...
give me a good dex check. Just good old dexterity
Hey,
check.
Calesius has my manacles. Where are my manacles?
Oh, do you got manacles?
Does he?
Well,
He did.
Then I
He
stare
did
at
have them at one point.
Did
He
I?
had them when we were trying to put them on Crawford, which it did not work.
It
But
did
he
not.
could still have my manacles.
Yeah, that was
I had a pair,
that was the
but
one
no.
time you rolled well twice in that game. Once was to evade capture, and the other was to kill Ryla.
Hell yeah!
Calesius,
Hmm?
do you have those manacles from the other day?
Here.
Okay, thanks.
So
We can put those on him and tie him up, just in case.
okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna put something over
I mean,
his mouth.
with the manacles, it's an easy deal. He's unconscious. You get a secure knot. He's tied up. His mouth is covered.
Did we investigate him? Did we find any arcane components or
You
sigils?
did not.
Or...
You grabbed him and you took off.
Crawford, do you want to, look for shit?
At least he
Yeah.
starts to strip him naked.
You want some divine intervention with that?
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
Roll and
Well, yeah, if Calesius is gonna take his, you gonna courtesy underwear, something.
roll
Yeah.
an investigation at advantage with a D4.
Oh my God.
Me or me?
Crawford.
No, Crawford.
You're assisting Crawford, as they were told him. Wow.
18.
Okay. It's not bad. Bring it home.
22.
22. That's pretty good.
Oof.
You don't find too much on him. He does have on him a fancy ring. You don't know what exactly it does. He does have a bag of
Fancy
gold.
ring?
If you could roll a D100 for me.
Ooh.
And
Boy is rich.
Come on, 1.
67. A rather large bag of gold. You get the feeling that he was getting ready to move, completely shut down his operation, and was carrying what he had on him. So you find 67 gold. And
A fancy ring?
a fancy ring.
Okay.
And a book, a ledger.
Okay,
Oh.
good. Something solid.
Crawford, can I have the ring?
Sure. Yeah.
Can I examine this ring?
Roll an Arcana check. Unless you have something else you want to do with it. 18?
Or
It's magical. You're not entirely sure what it does, but it is magical.
I put it on.
Okay. You
Are cursed again?
need to roll a
No.
Constitution save. No. You get the feeling that you need time to really examine this thing to figure out what it actually does.
We should spend the next hour here at least anyway. Let the investigation on the streets wrap up, and then probably make our way out in smaller groups. Hopefully he wakes up and we can question him in the meantime. Maybe. I don't know. I could wake him up if needed.
Yeah.
If he's not dying, won't he be at least good to go by the time we're done with our rest? Or do we still need
Yeah.
to manually...
After a short rest, he would start recovering hit points too.
Yeah, he would wake up after about an hour, but we could wake him up earlier if we wanted to. We should probably figure out what we want to ask him
That's
and who's going to be doing the asking.
Do you have any divine magic prepared that would force him to be truthful?
Yeah, Zone of Truth.
I do,
I
yes.
figured you would have gotten tired of me saying those words by now.
I think that might be helpful.
Okay, I can definitely cast that.
We need to persuade him to accept the spell, though. I don't think that we should just force it on him if we can try to get
I'm
him.
sure
not to
Roland
roll
can
for
beat
it.
him to accept it.
We could. Roland might be intimidating enough after having, fucking
Destroy him.
Whirlwind
battered him.
strike them. Yeah.
Hey, that's if he still remembers me.
Incidentally, Ryla, give me a perception check.
Oh no! Why?
Just do it.
I have a
Do
plus
it.
0.
I don't care.
That's what he asked you.
Okay.
Mm,
You don't really notice anything.
okay.
I mean, the room is a little dark, but is being lit by the fire of both the candle and the fireplace.
Can I ask
Okay.
for confirmation?
About.
For what?
Is he naked?
I
Oh,
mean,
he's
if
in costume, right?
yeah, if you want him to be, I guess I don't know.
Yes, I'm going to strip him and make sure he doesn't have any kind of wounds or anything on him.
Examine the body. Go ahead and do a medicine check.
Ryla pointedly looks across the room at Roland and continues talking.
You notice all the injuries dealt by your guard friend, but outside of that, nothing else really stands out. He seems to be clear of any of the familiar rune markings you were looking for. Probably is concussed.
Yep.
Still conscious though. You notice how adept your friend is at avoiding killing.
Do I notice any early onset symptoms of cancer?
What? Okay. Anyway, Roland, if you could, intimidate him into accepting the spell, that might help us. If you're
Well,
willing to do so.
we can maybe negotiate when he wakes up.
Yeah. And like I said, I can wake him up at whatever point we deem is time. I don't know what the best plan of action here is to get us all out unscathed.
Think,
I don't think I've ever caused that big of a ruckus before in my fucking life. So
yeah.
Incidentally, as you
Are there any towels here?
entered as you entered the building, you did still hear the bells going. So, yes, the
Yeah.
bag right here. has towels and other bathing material if you need them.
Lucius is gonna take a bath.
Okay.
No, he's not gonna take a bath. He's just gonna sit in the water and take a short rest.
Okay.
Cool.
That is a bath.
That is a bath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That takes an hour.
Bath.
He's going to soak.
Long bath.
Even though he didn't actually take any damage nor really participate at all in the fight.
Yep, that tracks.
Well, maybe
I give a lot of health back, guy. Come on.
I think that we should discuss the questions we're going to ask him before
Yeah.
we
God
wake
damn
him
it,
up.
roll 20.
Oh, first of all,
Where are you going?
It broke.
Hey,
I was trying to
you notice.
offer.
Good laugh.
You notice as Ryla backed into the wall here, it is a
Yeah,
false. It is a false wall and does give way
oh,
to another room.
No, I was trying to move towards the door so that if at any point the guy wakes up, I have an attack of opportunity on him.
She fell through the wall into the void.
that's some Scooby-Doo shit.
It really is.
I appear right next to Crawford.
Whoa.
That's some
Get
major
it.
latency she's got going.
I'm going to hand
I'm just lagging
the
a bit.
ledger to Kin and ask her if you see any runes or something that would make this thing blow up as soon as I tried to, crack the cover.
I mean,
Is it trapped
sure.
magically? Would you be able to tell from? I don't know much about.
You can make an
Arcane.
investigation or arcana check.
You know, those things that I'm not particularly good at, for sure.
Oh, I thought you had an item though.
No.
That would be a
I
person.
have-
That is, but that's for specifically for insight.
I
Yeah.
gotcha.
This book is all gibberish, man. You're
That's
flipping.
good.
Nothing sets it off. You're kind of flipping through it. You don't recognize any of the words or sentence structure at all, really. You find a couple of pictures, but you don't know what they mean.
All limericks. God damn. Is it written in a language that I can understand? It's just
Make
gobbledygook.
an intelligence check for me.
Whoa.
17? Kind of. It's written. It seems to be written in some kind of what's it called? Undercommon. But it's different than what you're used to. This is some kind of code. It's coded in a way you are not familiar with. How about that?
Damn.
Go into the room behind the false wall.
What false wall?
The false wall you talked about. Wanna go
It was-
in?
Yeah.
False wall.
Trying to canonize your joke.
No, that was me. That was my roll 20 acting up.
You-
I,
You
Give
push.
me a false wall.
You push onto the false wall,
oh,
revealing a room on the other side.
what? Are you serious?
Totally didn't bait that at all. I don't know what you're talking
Oh
about.
my god.
Fuck.
That's hilarious.
What is behind here?
That was a complete accident.
It is pitch black. You do not have dark vision, but you do have blind sight for 10 feet. Around you seems to be barrels.
I can also cast light.
You could, but you haven't. So around you is barrels and sacks. Seemed empty. They seem to have been here for a very long time.
Cast light.
Okay.
I go inside. I want to look through the
What?
things.
Turn around. I'm like, where the fuck did Ken go?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm still in the room. It's fine.
Well, where did Vale go then?
You enter. The false wall leads into what looks like used to be a pantry. You see around you. Like I said, the broken and rotting barrels, but they're not heavy. You can easily push them aside and make your way inside. They were obviously put here, you feel, to hide the door so someone doesn't just wander in to the safe house. Other than a dead rat you see that's kind of sat next to a torn open sack of rice, not much to note. You notice kind of a greenish tint to the rice, probably mold or
Gross.
something similar. And there is a door on the eastern wall that seems to be leading further into the building.
Cool. Cool. I look back at the group. They're still talking about what questions they want to ask.
Mhm.
So I'm going to send just gonna like step back into the room and I'm gonna send my snake to go look further.
Okay. The door is closed, so you will have to open the door for the snake.
Fine, I'll do that.
Opening the door, it sets off a trap. You take 8d6 now. Opening the door with your light on, you come into what is a pitch black house. However, with your light illuminating, you notice another dead rat rests at the foot of a hole-ridden rug. There are boxes that align the northern wall. You can see a doorway to your left, an empty hallway, or a hall leading somewhere, but you'll have to actually step into the room to actually see where, and a second doorway to the bottom of the screen. So along the northern wall, there's a door, and along the southern wall, there's a door.
What's this?
What, this?
There's no stone there.
There's no what?
There's no stone there. Is that also a door?
Where? Here? Oh, that looks like a door leading back out to the front. Next to it, you see a coat rack. Lies broken in the corner.
Huh.
You kind of get a really weird vibe from the house.
Boopy.
And actually, with your passive perception, you swear you hear something coming from further in. You're not quite sure what. Do any of y'all message me? One of y'all did message me. What do you want?
No, I'm laughing.
I
at
messaged you. I wanted to look for secret rooms.
Sorry.
the drawing of Calisius in the tub is killing me.
Oh no.
I'm not water. I'm water soluble.
What did I say about drawing on my maps?
It's so good, bro.
Scrolled down so I didn't see that until you said that. Now I'm terrified. I hate it.
You don't. It's kind of. You get a real uneasy feeling, but it's coming from the room you just left.
I'm a night walker.
Anyway.
I'm gonna take CJ and I'm gonna wander in further.
Okay. You hear coming from your. Well, actually, first to the south, you see an overturned table with chairs broken beside it. Looks like it used to be a dining room or something. You can see a little
This
further.
is not well kept.
Surprisingly, coming out of the safe house, this place is very shabby in comparison. Getting closer, you do hear a.
Fucking kid again.
Yay, go in there.
It's a fucking witch. Stay away.
Yeah, just
Ignore it.
circle
Close the door.
No, I want to go towards it.
Okay. Well, it's coming from your south, from the door you. Yes.
Can I have CJ stay with me?
I have CJ.
You went to the bath, and CJ is.
Okay.
Not in the bath.
Thank you for putting the censor bar over your junk. That's very kind of you.
That's a towel. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Heading down in here, you find the remains of an old kitchen. You see a rusted over stove, sink, and a countertop that's been split in half. The smell of rot and decay reaches your nose. In the corner, there's rotting food, moldy fruit. It's not particularly fine. This place seems to have been abandoned for a while.
Don't like it.
From
How
there,
bad is the rot?
give me a nature check as you hear.
That's a 9.
Why are all of your children so creepy sounding?
Because they're children.
Because children are creepy. What do you want from me?
This children noises is why I play with you guys.
The one reason.
Okay.
That's fair. Okay.
Fine, so I get nothing and.
No, I mean it's been there for a while. It's completely molded over. You wouldn't want to touch any of it. You feel your finger would probably go right through it. But beyond that,
would rather not touch the things that are slimy. Wander.
Okay. Well, she's wandering.
Do I have any fucking health? I don't. I shouldn't be doing this.
I don't know what you're talking about. As she wanders, what are y'all doing? Or is everyone else just settling down for a short rest?
No, we were
we're
planning.
talking logistics.
Okay.
Okay, so first of all, Roland, what do you mean by set the scene?
Well, I mean, we could have Crawford sitting there in the fireplace, heating up a poker.
Okay.
We could have like a bucket of water ready.
Okay, or we could dunk him in Khaleesi's tub, but yes, I see your point.
I don't know. We don't have to do it. It just needs to be there. You know.
Right. No, I know. What do you think? Should we do this as?
Could I know you do like the weird face change thing, but could you look like a messed up, like we could look like the orc lady, but we've already gone through her.
Yeah. I mean, I was wondering. I was like, I could do that, or we could. Well, he was a Doom Raider. He's now an ex-Doom Raider. I guess he betrayed them. So, do we want to lean into that, like become Istrid or Dabble or somebody like that? Like they're coming up for revenge on him. Would that work, do we think? Or do we think hey, your companion has been beat to fuck already and now she's passed out in the corner is better?
Why don't we just pretend like we killed you?
You were in the bath.
Well,
My ears still fucking work.
yeah, he's right there.
I think.
Is the door open? Why is the door open?
Oh, I didn't see that there was a door. Well, he's yelling. He can hear us. He's right there.
I think.
Hat on and everything.
I think we need to be a party that that's indifferent to what happens to him.
Okay.
I think if we had a personal grudge from him, is less likely to believe that he can get out of this.
Okay, so if we take up the orc lady and say we've already talked to your companion, you're going to verify her answers or whatever.
Yeah, we don't care about you. We care about what you know. So that's
okay.
I think that's a better angle of you kind of pitched us.
And we have her axe, and I have the leather armor that I carry and a change of clothes, so that's easy. What questions did we have? Crawford, you said you had 2 more questions at least?
I was trying to figure out if the concoctions on the back of his cart were for him to set up a new place, or if that was a delivery for a client. I wanted to ask him where he was going, because it seemed like he had a decent bit of coin.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too.
There's also we need to figure out the cipher for this ledger, because it's in a strange language and it looks like it's coded. So we're going to need to break that, but there may be good information in here as well. I have no way of knowing.
Hey, old man.
What?
Can you read magic sigilly things?
I'm trained in common, deep speech, dwarfish. Then you hear a little splashing. And elvish.
Oh, close.
Okay, well, is it
Wait, no, hold on.
Oh.
I had a dream last night that I learned this thing called universal speech. Is that going to do it?
Absolutely. If you can read.
I mean, maybe.
No.
I don't know much about magic or wizards books or shit, but maybe you can figure it out
Is this a legit question, or you already know the answer?
It's for you, buddy. I don't know.
No.
Technically, no.
No, you can't. One, it's not a creature. 2, it just lets them understand you. You don't necessarily understand them.
It'd be helpful for other stuff, but yeah.
Do you know any spells, like a language spell? Like shouting into the next room.
Yeah, I learned speak with Dad. I mean, if you want to kill him, we can get anything we want from him.
He doesn't have to answer truthfully if you kill him. Just saying.
Is that how that works? I just got
that is how that works. Believe me,
Yeah.
I've had many discussions on whether Speak with Dead and Stone of Truth can be used in conjunction with each other. They cannot.
They cannot. Because
It makes me really mad.
technically, it's not a creature at that point. It's not
Yeah,
actually
technically-
him. It's just a.
He's allowed to lie and or misdirect or
Mhm.
whatever when he's dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
It sucks.
To know.
Yeah,
All right.
I met somebody once who carried a bunch of skulls in her pocket just so
No,
she could.
no, don't care. Don't care.
Okay.
Take it back. Thank you.
Okay, you get to. You can't read this book. Never mind.
Yeah. We might be able to take it somewhere.
Where did Ken go?
Good
What-
question.
what do we-
Hey Ken, what are you doing? I'm sorry. Hey Vale, what are you doing?
Hey Jade, what you doing?
Hey Canada.
Oh.
Ash, leave me alone.
No.
I understand muting. I'm looking in the other rooms. I am using Pharaoh to look around corners.
Okay. All right. He can see up to there.
I don't know how to spell words.
Oh, I'm sorry. You have the light on, so
Problem?
technically you can see it right there.
Hey Everett, why are you complicating that? Just beat the shit out of him until he tells you what you want to know.
He's already been beat to shit. That's the problem. He's unconscious. We can't ask him shit when he's unconscious.
God, just wake him up and then beat him up again. That's how torture works.
Not torturing him. That's against the law.
Oh,
Entering
so you're ready to kill him, but you're not going to. Never mind.
Entering into what appears to be a bedroom for children. You notice both beds are destroyed. And broken toys kind of litter the floor. The crying has grown louder.
Wait a minute.
Excellent.
There's no child. And no one else.
Yeah, pie. Do it again.
There are beds. Could be hiding. You don't know.
Into my veins.
Rustle some feathers. Get in there and start kicking shit around.
You have a really
Yeah.
high passive perception.
Do, and I'm using the snake so that I only have 9 health.
With the snake, you can tell that the crying seems to be coming from over here, over here and under this bed.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to look under the bed because I am stupid.
And as you enter the room,
I'm not
you
that
watch
stupid, I want
as
to-
from the bed's wreckage,
Excellent.
a doll starts to rise up, stringy
Oh, no.
black hair, just a straight white dress. Slowly, it starts to rotate around, looking at you, but its face is blank. The crying starts to grow louder and louder and louder in your ears, and as it does get louder, you start seeing the stitching starting to tear apart around where the mouth should be, pulling apart into facial features. Slowly, the smile starts to tear across the face, and black ichor starts leaking from the mouth. The crying turns into.
Thank you. Oh, lovely, lovely.
I need you to make a
I'm
wisdom saving throw.
Okay, I'll do that. It's a 14.
14. The screaming is just echoing throughout your head. You're trying your best to fight it off, and you just squint your eyes shut. And you're able to kind of force the screams from your mind. When that happens, you reopen your eyes, and the room is completely empty.
Okay. Hate that. Hate that.
And the
Hate that
crying
a lot.
has stopped.
Carefully, gonna back
So
up.
it's definitely gone.
You
Did we hear
aren't
that,
there, and you did not hear it.
Oh.
That's not what I asked.
Yeah.
So CJ's good though, right?
I mean, yeah, no,
It's
CJ's.
just fine.
Oh, actually, you know what? CJ is a creature, so CJ needs to make the wisdom saving throw as
Nope,
well.
he's gone. Too late now. Can't retcon.
Too late. I already called it on the DM. Roll a wisdom saving throw for CJ, not for Pharaoh
How does
because it's
saving
linked.
throws work?
It's just a wisdom save for him unless he has something
cheating.
on
So
the
it's
sheet.
just a d20. There's nothing added to it.
He has a +1 to wisdom.
Yeah, I was about to say I think he actually
Yeah.
has.
He's a wise dog.
19.
19.
Did so much better than me.
You hear him whimpering from behind, but the brave dog stands resolute and does not flee.
It's okay, CJ. We're gonna back out of here. We're gonna go back to the group. We're gonna tell them what we found, and they can. I don't really know. I don't know. I don't think they can help. But we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine.
Oh my god.
Well, no, you need to cast Zone of Truth. So
Zone
right.
of truth.
yeah,
So I shouldn't be the beat up orc lady?
no.
Hey, Vale.
Hi.
Oh,
Hi.
there you are. Hi. Hey, do you want to be the beat up orc lady?
Why would I want to be a beat up orc lady?
For interrogation purpose. The lady that like we beat the shit out of in the street, the orc lady, the half orc lady,
Yeah.
whatever, was his compatriot, and we figured that if he sees her beat the shit, like we've already worked her over, then he might be more honest with us. So, and apparently I have to cast Zone of Truth. So, do you want to be the orc lady?
I can be a beat up orc lady. I think I can imitate bruises, but I'm not gonna have any blood or anything.
No,
I
we
can't
can.
really.
I mean, I'm bleeding and Crawford's bloody. Just take some of his and wipe it on yourself.
And you are also bleeding.
That's gross.
Yeah, aren't you covered in blood right now?
Me? No.
I mean,
I
there is some
Oh.
dry blood beneath your
You-
ears, and your eyes,
And your
You
nose.
need blood?
and your nose.
Yeah, you look like you.
In fact,
Are you
taking
you
a look at her
okay?
now, you actually notice that one of the eyes is bloodshot red.
Do you want me to heal you?
No, I'm fine. Hey, you know what? Actually, could you like? Do I look like I have like? Is my head okay?
No.
How do you mean?
Well,
Like, more than
usually
usual?
well, yes.
Like I said, you kind of look like you've been bleeding from all of your orifices. So I kind of want to help you and heal you. And like everyone's like, Carla's like reaching her hands out towards you, like slowly.
Okay, you can heal. I was just more of like, you know, in hospitals sometimes people they get rattled around and they kind of like there's a thing with their brains and it looks in their eyes and I don't really know what I'm trying to describe. I don't really understand the words for it, but
Okay, I'm gonna
You were healed 10 points.
hold your face in my hands and heal you. Close my eyes and just kind of glow a second. Okay.
I don't know if like if that causes hallucinations because that seems like a thing that could happen and maybe that's
What are you hallucinating?
screaming dolls.
Wait, do you have 3 hit points?
No, I have 3 questions.
Oh,
No, I was about to say no. He got healed a bit more than that. I think it was like 19 or
healed
something.
him for 60.
There he goes. He's doing better than Vale was.
okay. I can also heal Crawford. Okay. You saw a screaming doll.
Yeah, sorta. I think I don't really. It was a doll, but it was like its face was falling apart and it was screaming at me. It was oozing.
Oh, okay.
Dolls don't ooze.
Could I recognize that as maybe like being something cookie with this place?
mean-
No.
Okay.
I'm
There's
gonna.
also like more rooms back there that it might still be
You
in
know what?
if I'm not hallucinating, but
No, that's a good point. We should check the other rooms. Roland and Crawford, can you guys figure out what the plan is while we, I guess, investigate?
I'll let Roland go in. Roland can beat shit up very, very effectively.
I can beat you up effectively.
Yeah, you
Move,
can.
And I shove you out the
Yeah,
door.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure how. I've never tried beating up a ghost before.
I have. and I'm
You
okay
have
at it.
actually.
No.
Well, to be
Wait,
fair,
have
it's not
I?
a ghost. It's
Yeah,
a doll.
you fought the Aelip, remember?
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, Roland hasn't processed that yet.
Vale, come here.
Walking onto the
Just told
hallway,
him to- Okay.
you notice the same thing she does. Nothing. No crying for you.
Where was it coming from?
Is there, well, I looked in the slimy kitchen, and then I went to the child's bedroom, and it was in there under the bed.
Okay, I'm gonna do a thing. Just gonna close my eyes real quick. and use a divine sense.
There are no undead
Okay.
within, was it 60 feet of you?
Yeah. No
not behind
undead.
you.
Is there anything very evil or very good?
Very good.
Any fiends or celestials?
No, nothing picking up on your screen.
Okay. And nothing consecrated or desecrated?
No.
All right. Yeah, buddy, I think hopefully that helped your head, because I don't think there's anything in here.
I mean, yeah. I'm looking around more corners.
Are you there? There is a door directly in front of you. Are you going in there?
Yeah. I'm going
Okay.
in there.
You walk inside what appears
Ugh.
to be a master bedroom. At one point. Directly in front of you, you see a destroyed lounge chair. Its cushions are cut into. The filling is spilled out all over the floor. To your right, a dresser has been forcibly knocked over. Its contents emptied of all but mothballs and cobwebs. The fireplace has crumbled, leaving the room dark and cold. Only your light illuminating. It almost feels a bit too cold. The bed has collapsed in on itself. One of the bedside tables is lying broken next to it. On the ground next to it, a lone book sits. It's tattered but still intact.
I don't like when... See, this isn't good. This is not normal.
No, but I mean, it just looks like it was raided. I don't really sense anything dead or undead or ghostly.
That doesn't mean that there can't be anything around that's creepy.
Creepy is different than the things, though.
Yeah, but I'm not saying it was undead. I said it was a doll.
As you have moved further into the room, you feel the coldness really set in around you. It almost feels like it's reaching all the way into your bones. You notice that
And this
breath
is not
your breath.
registering for me?
For you can see this. Her breath starts to form a cloud of steam around her.
Huh.
And
Steam or mist?
mist.
Am I
steam.
the only one that feels
she's breathing.
cold, or does Zyrayla also?
I mean, she feels a little chilly, yeah, but it seems like the further you get into the room, a little colder.
It's winter.
Yeah.
And there's no fire in here. Of course it's cold.
But both of you suddenly hear rattling from beneath the bed.
It's another fucking rat. It's a rat.
Suddenly,
rats don't shake entire beds.
wooden cushions are launched through the air. You watch as the mattress itself is getting picked up, and from underneath emerges a man. He's cut all over, blood dripping from the wounds. Bruises running down the length of his body. One of his eyes is hanging from its socket. And Spider crawls out of the socket over his head. He starts lumbering towards both of you. And
Does he look like a rat?
He does not look like a rat.
It's the Rat King.
It's the Rat King. He's come for you.
Oh,
The Rat King cometh. He is starting to lumber towards you. I need you both to make intelligence saving throws.
Intelligence?
Yikes.
Saving throws.
Not
What is
wisdom?
this?
Please fail.
13.
Intelligence? Oh, wait, hey. Ken is right next to me.
Yeah,
She gets a +4 to that.
She does. So she has 17.
That's cool.
I
19.
rolled a 19.
It's not bad. That's not bad at all. As the creature starts rumbling towards you, both of you prepare your weapons, getting ready to fight. But then you kind of actually take a moment to look at what's happening. The creature itself seems to be moving through the objects. Almost like he doesn't really have a physical body of any kind. Ken, as it gets close to you, it just swings a mighty force. You kind of flinch out of instinct, but the blow just goes right through you.
Do you think this is a protection the Harpers put in place?
Maybe.
Okay, well, we should go back to the others and just maybe, I don't.
And you're wondering,
You can go back.
I don't
gonna
wanna
look
leave you.
around. I have the pets. I'll be fine. I'll scream if there's any trouble.
You can make
But
an
don't you feel
investigation
bolstered
check.
by my presence?
I would like to investigate the things.
You may make an investigation check if you wish.
I'm doing poorly. I don't know what's happening.
There's a lot of wreckage around. You get to the book, it being the first thing to draw your attention, and just a book. It's destroyed. Looks like it's water damaged.
What are the boys doing?
I don't know. What are the boys doing?
I have him. I'm setting him up in the chair, facing the fireplace, looking around for like stuff that could look like they're like torture implements.
I'm sure there's
Maybe
a
like
poker.
yeah, poker. Maybe like a
there's
set of pliers or
there's a
something.
poker for the fire. There's some rudimentary weapons like some daggers and swords or short swords as well.
No, those just cut. What about like? What about like I don't know, stuff that could like a set of tongs or something?
I mean, no.
No.
Fireplace tongs?
You know what? Fuck it. Roll an investigation. Let's see what you find.
How many rusty needles are in this room? Just as a quick reference.
Natural
Hey.
20. Mate, you find whatever the fuck you want in there. Within
Okay.
reason, you know?
Oh.
Yeah, you find tongs.
Wait, hold up. There's an actual fucking torture chamber here.
there's actually like an IKEA-style torture rack
The stretching
that you can like
wall, that's
assemble
weird.
real quick and like, have a... it's one of those, stretchers.
Cool find.
Yeah.
Fucking meat
How
hooks.
fortunate.
What?
But yeah, looking through, you actually find with the natural 20, underneath some of the things, there's a box that's just titled "Emergency," and it's stationed with the medical kits, that you could use for general healing. When you open the box, you do find 2 potions of healing.
Ooh. Nice.
Pretty good.
I thought you were about to say on the box it writes Harper's standard torture kit.
Harper standard torture kit. Yes.
Could you walk me through? So we're gonna make it look. One of us is gonna be looking like the half orc woman. Is that to intimidate him into accepting the truce spell? I'm a little
Yes.
bit fuzzy.
Yes.
Okay.
We want to make it clear to him what the alternative might be, or suggest what the alternative might be. Just yeah. I mean, all right. Weird question, but can I borrow some of your blood?
I've heard weirder. I'm gonna take out my blade and.
No. Hold up. I just wipe it on your clothes. I wipe the pliers on your clothes.
Oh.
You're like soaked.
Yeah, I was gonna get some on my blade. I wasn't gonna get any more. I don't have that much left to give right now.
Yeah. Oh.
There's multiple ways to skin a cat.
Is that a common thing?
Yeah. Must be an orphan thing.
Oh.
All right, I have 3 questions for him. Should we ask him about Manchun specifically as well?
Yes. Sorry, I'm not there. But I told you earlier what my questions were.
Riley, you can roll investigation if you want.
Relationship with Manchun. Right. So yeah, I was gonna ask him where he was going, what the crates of, potion making ingredients were for. See if we can get a cipher for this book. His relationship with Manchun. Did you have any other questions that you think would be important?
You said roll investigation, Pi?
Yes. Ecclesias has
we have
disappeared from the ether.
I don't know.
Damn.
Cover.
Why suddenly Ecclesias just appears in front of you naked?
It's so creepy.
It really is. It's a great piece of art. Let me tell you.
It is.
Oh God, I didn't take it. I didn't take it all. Oh God.
Control Z. Oh, undo it. Reverse.
I can only take. I don't know why it doesn't let me take the whole thing, but I can take a bit of it.
Oh,
man.
no!
Oh no! Oh, this is so bad. I hate it.
Oh.
All
I
right, there we
don't
go.
like it. Take
That-
it
that's-
away.
He
That's-
has super loose skin.
That's worse than the other illusion.
Yeah.
Zombie ain't got nothing on that.
Honestly, that was terrifying. The zombie I can deal with.
Old man naked? No.
No.
No, we could
Um,
probably use this to scare Skeemo.
I don't
Maybe.
see anything here any more than you do, I don't think, with an 8.
You do not. Well, actually,
Okay.
you do find that the reason for the cold is, one, it's a drafty old house. Two, there is a crack in the window, allowing a cold breeze to come through. Nothing
That makes
supernatural.
That's what I said. It was winter, didn't I?
I mean, you did. I didn't see the window.
I-
I'm going to keep looking. I want to look around
Okay.
more at the horror house, and maybe
Okay.
we can put Skeemo through the horror house.
I'm going to go back and figure out what we're planning. Just shout if
That's-
anything goes wrong, please.
That's what I said before.
Okay, I'm gonna just shout if you need me.
Well,
Okay.
She won't
I-
able to hear you.
Very hesitantly stare at her.
No one will hear your screams.
This feels weird, but they might need us. Okay, I'm gonna go back.
I'm gonna ask Calisius if he has any questions that we should ask Skeemo.
That
I
is
don't know if
He
we're
can
gonna
hear
get another shot.
that is a front door that you were currently
I-
standing in front of. Vale.
Huh?
Go ahead.
standing in front of a front door.
Has it been
Yes,
an
leads
hour?
outside.
No, not
and
an
y'all,
hour.
I'm assuming once y'all figure out what you're gonna ask, you're gonna take a break, and an hour will pass.
Oh, I was gonna
Yeah.
offer.
Unless
we
y'all
could
just
figure
want
out-
to, unless y'all want to just head right into it, you can do that too.
We
could.
could wake him up. I could wake him up if we want to. If not, I mean, we just need to.
I need to roll some hit die before he is able to get off some AOE spell that takes me out.
What?
So-
Okay, first of all, we took
Dude,
his
all the hit
components.
die in the world isn't gonna save you from that.
I think we took his components. I don't think he should be able to cast shit right now. He's
Well-
naked.
Well, Crawford, I think you should hide the door that leads out of here, so even if he gets away, he can't. He's stuck for a hot minute, so we can catch him again.
I mean, the door.
Yeah,
the door looks like a wall. Like,
Do we want to move him further into the house so we have a better shot, or should we just keep him here and kind of?
I think a good idea is you let me finish this bath up, and then you stick him in the bath. This way
There's
we don't make a mess in
haunted
the...
shit in this house.
Hold on, you
Just
were
saying.
over there and I was talking.
I'm standing right here.
Over outside when I started my conversation.
I'm standing right here.
All right, well, Everett, it's not nice to interrupt, so please shut up.
Ugh.
God. Yes, Ahmed.
Yeah,
You-
yeah. This is Calisius talking.
Is it? 'Cause
Yeah.
you don't sound like Clesius at all. You sound like maybe.
Dude, if I keep doing that high pitched thing, it's gonna break my voice.
Maybe
Yeah, fair
what
enough.
was Odysseus?
Hi. All right. There you go. Does this matter?
Oh,
No, that's not even. I don't know what voice that is.
It's Calisius. He's sick.
it's the sick Calisius.
I'm not recovered from COVID, even though it's been forever. What was I saying? Look, I think we take him in the bathroom and then we interrogate him in the bathroom. Because if we have to, like, for example, beat the shit out of him or something, we don't make a mess for the next time somebody has to use the safe house.
Can I say something now?
There.
I have bad news for you. The rest of this place is fucking trashed and also haunted.
Excellent.
Haunted, you say?
Can I suggest?
How do you know
that
it's
we-
haunted?
Can I suggest that we take him into the haunted area of the house that is the kitchen and use the horrid stench and the crying sound to make him really uncomfortable?
Oh,
I still
what
did
if
not
it
hear.
kills him?
I didn't hear the crying sound, but we did see a zombie. A hallucination of a zombie. I don't know.
Maybe use that as a fallback.
Yeah.
I think it's fine to have him have him
Why do
be
you
comfortable
always
as an option.
overcomplicate these things? Just beat the shit out of him, and he'll tell us what we want to know.
If we beat the
You-
shit out of him, he'll fall unconscious again. That's the problem.
Look, I got like 4 or 5 healing spells. We'll just keep waking him back up.
I
Also-
think
God.
I think
That's
that's
brutal.
already complicated. We have literally the zone of truth.
Yes.
I'm gonna go get I'm gonna go get a bed sheet from one of the rooms. There's some kind of tarp and put it under him because I think Khaleesi's is not making a meth idea is a good one.
Why are we
But-
torturing this man? He's already dying.
We're not,
So
but
are you heading into the actual house?
Heck yeah! If we're gonna set a
All right.
stage, that's just another element of it. It
Okay.
should be quick.
Crawford, 2 at a time.
Okay. Will you
Stage.
come with Vale? Will you come with me?
All right, which room are you going to?
Sure, I will go into the scary house again.
Roll, come over here.
Just as you enter, the cry is starting
Put your
now.
clothes on.
Are you still? Yeah, you're still toweled up.
I'm toweled up.
I don't care. Put your fucking clothes on.
He's also currently in the bath. He
Hold
hasn't
up.
left.
I'm in
yet.
the bath. What the fuck are you doing peeking at me if you want me to put my clothes on? Look,
Hey, on target. What are you two doing?
Roll, come in here. Take this. I'm going to hand him my hammer.
Scratch my back. I'm just gonna ask her to point. Can you just point me to a tarp or a bed sheet or something that you've seen so we can pick it up and use
I
it?
have a
Pretty
bed
much
sheet.
everything is torn, but if the bed in there had a really beat up blanket and a bunch of fucked up cushions, and the child's bedroom had something red that might have been a blanket in her sheet. I don't know if it's still in one piece though.
Okay, I'm gonna ask her to come with me to the child's bedroom, and I'm going to see if there is a bed sheet in there for me to take.
Okay, roll investigation.
Ooh.
Okay. Let me just press this button here.
I know, make it fun.
What's a button?
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Above
14.
a 10.
You just all right. You don't see anything she saw. Like there's no weird floating doll. There's no anything like that. You do quickly find a sheet. It's a red sheet on the child's bed right here. As you pull it up, a doll with stringy black hair and a white dress tumbles out and falls on the ground. It looks a bit off.
Wait. Okay.
If you would like to examine it further.
I know information because it happened in the game, but Crawford doesn't know, so I'm not gonna touch it. I'll look at it real quick, but I'm not paying that much attention. I kind of want to get this show on the road, so.
You do notice arcane markings on the doll.
There it is. All right. Yep.
This is a magical item of some sort. The doll itself is actually kind of creepy too. Like I said to her, it has no face, just long stringy black hair, a white dress that's kind of a little tattered.
Can I have the doll?
Yeah. I give her the
Yeah.
doll and I take the bed sheet.
Okay. You can add. Well, you don't know what it does yet. You'll have to actually find out
Bed
what
sheet
it does.
+1? Is it? Oh.
You can add a bed sheet if you want, if you really want.
Woo! No, I
Uh,
place it under the man.
You have a doll of some sort.
Does Roland take my hammer?
I don't know. Does Roland take the hammer? Cannot.
Yeah, I'll put it with the rest of the tools.
You got a hammer?
So yeah,
Why do you have a hammer?
you find you don't really find torture tools, but you find tools that could work for torture. You know,
Yeah,
I
they
brought a
look like
hammer.
all improvised.
like a lot of
I have-
items for personal care, tweezers and things like that. That
I have a troll tooth.
I have a small knife and a crowbar. What the hell?
I also have some candles. If you want to
Yo,
give
we
me
don't
the
need to
wax.
beat this guy up with crowbars.
Wait, I have a hammer too.
You're not even asked
Oh!
questions. You're not even asked questions. You just all take out
Right.
crowbars. They're beating the shit out of them.
The
Bring them
torture
back to
implements
life.
were,
Beat the
like,
shit out of them.
all along. Yeah. God.
I'm gonna use my sensor. I'm just gonna smack.
I'm gonna place the bed sheet under him. I'm guessing that we're coming back.
Yeah,
If you
we'll
want,
just-
yeah, I can't. I know. You want to go back?
Just
You can
pick
go back.
a spot where he has a nice, good view of the fireplace.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna
I
let
think-
you guys stage the room, and I'm just gonna stand back and let this happen.
All right, so who's
actually-
gonna be playing the decoy, the doppelganger.
Good question. I thought Ken
Ken?
was gonna do it.
Vale is going to be the half orc, the beaten half orc, apparently.
Yeah, I'll just lay there
Always
looking.
ask for consent. Phil, you good with that?
I already
We-
agreed.
Yeah, we already asked.
All right, so here's what I'll do. Phil, I'll pretend you're like the person, and I'll act like I'm punching your head in.
We could just leave her in the corner, bloodied and bruised and beaten.
Yeah,
No,
just
I'm really weak. I can't actually hurt her.
That's not true. You're very strong.
just
You roll like you're strong.
Yeah,
True.
just cough every once in a while.
Seriously, check me in the zone of truth. I literally can't hurt her.
That's
Mechanically, I can't do it.
Can't do it.
I'm frail.
I have
Let me get-
seen you do feats of impossible strength, Calisius. I think you are stronger than you think you are. Even
I'm
though
gonna-
mechanically you can do -1 damage.
I'm gonna sit on the bed and pull out a crowbar.
Lucius turns red.
Yeah.
He blushes.
I would like to sit the doll up across from wherever Skeemo is being set up so that he can have a good friend to look at. And then I'm going to be in the corner and be a beat up half orc lady.
Okay. Are you pretending she's restrained, or are you pretending that she's just up and moving?
And we pretend to restrain her.
Okay.
We'll put some rope around her hands so it looks like from the front that she's tied, but also like it's not tied.
Yo, I'll tie it
Very
so it's
easy.
really easy to break out of.
Roll a dexterity check.
Ken can hold the other end of the knot in her
Yeah.
hand.
Wait, if I fail, does that mean it's a really good knot?
Dude,
Oh,
that is one of the best knots. You're trying to do a knot, like it's easy to get out of, but you really like this knot, and so you tie it nice and tight.
I'm enjoying this,
Okay.
aren't you?
I'm
How
going
do
to
you
slice
handcuff?
this rope and just let Ken hold the ends of it. How about that?
That's fine.
Fail.
You are.
Or
I will say, with that dexterity check, you are able to tie a knot that looks convincingly enough to where she looks restrained, but Ken just needs to pull on one end of the rope, and the knot comes undone, and she can get out.
Success.
Can I throw out an idea?
Yeah, what's up?
All right. Why don't we make it look like the doppelganger gave us all a bunch of information, and we want him to verify it.
Yep.
And then
Yeah,
she'll
that's
act
what
like
we
she'll act like we beat her up so bad she had no choice but to confess.
Exactly. We said that.
Yes, sir.
I'm just trying to get on the same page. I'm sometimes here, I'm sometimes not. This bat's pretty good.
You're good.
Okay. Well, that's
Yes,
the
it's
plan,
the
is
bath.
to say that we beat her up and she gave us answers already and he just needs to verify. So Vale just needs to act like she's passed out and badly injured, which shouldn't be hard for her, considering.
And presently concussed.
Okay, I think I tried to heal you, but okay. Does anybody else need any more healing while we're here in case things go poorly? We did take his magical implements, so hopefully he can't cast.
Are we finishing a short rest? Because I'll probably be good at the end of that, but currently I'm at half. I'm
Well-
bloodied.
He is not set to wake up yet. right?
how does the magic stuff work? Does he just need materials, or is there
Well, I
stuff
think
you can
it's
do?
maybe there's stuff he can do. I think, from what I understand of spellcasting, which is bleh, there is hand movements, which he's tied, so he can't do those.
No,
There
well-
is material stuff, so he can't do that shit because we took all his stuff away. But if there's anything just verbal, he might be able to do that. Like Calisius can sometimes like literally make you bleed in your brain because he says something so dumb.
Mm,
So that might still work depending on what he knows. I don't really, but that's my understanding, and I didn't really study magic very well.
we'll probably be fine.
So he might be able to do that much, but if he does, I guess we just knock him out.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah, Crawford can look like he's picking out tools to use. Then you can,
Okay.
At some point grab the poker and then start heating it out.
So you'll start with
Yeah, I'll give you your introduction.
okay, and then I'll do the zone of truth and ask the questions, I guess. And then if you guys think of anything, feel free to ask him, because I mean, maybe that's better if
All
we're
right.
in number, force, whatever, I'm
I'm
Sounds
going
good.
to take off like all my stuff and put it somewhere else in the room so that it's more convincing, because I will not have my goggles and all of my things.
Oh,
that's-
that's smart.
That's
Ken
smart.
starts stripping in front of you.
Okay,
No.
just leave her be.
I
No.
think Calisius is still in the bath. You're gonna have to wait your turn.
You can put your stuff in the creepy.
I don't mind. She could use the toilet. I'll keep my eyes closed.
Oh, that is a toilet.
Ouch.
That is a toilet.
You get naked and go to the bathroom. All right, whatever.
It's one of those.
Yeah.
I forget. Is Vale wearing a? Does Vale wear skirts or dress or pants? Pants. All right. So she does not need to disrobe.
So are you
But
taking
okay.
off your armor, or are you taking off just your items?
Items and everything. I'll take off the armor
Okay.
just because.
Yeah. What was the orc lady wearing?
She wasn't wearing armor. I mean,
Okay,
she had
that's what I
black leathers on, but they're not mechanically armor. It was
Okay, so she could just be wearing common clothes, like we took the leathers off or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Okay.
We stripped this dude down. If she's also stripped to a degree, that would be convincing, more convincing
true.
than this already is.
Is this guy manacled?
yes.
Yes.
Manacled
Yeah.
and tied.
Hey, I have my manacles back. How exciting!
How is that?
Manacles. I'm adding them back to my shit.
I'm gonna start rolling hit
Curtis,
die.
why are you
That's
sending the
cool.
government over my house? What the fuck?
I did nothing.
Why
Not
did you send the
yet.
government to my house?
Well, it depends on how this next part goes.
Better
I'm-
fucking go. Hey, every time we tried an interrogation, it's gone bad. So
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Well,
I got tired of the homebrew, so I swatted him.
we gotta.
all right, let's get this show on the road.
I'm gonna roll hit die now.
Okay. You all take a short rest.
Staring at
recovery-
this unconscious dwarf gnome person.
Keeping an eye on the dwarf. Eventually. Ooh, that was a good roll. There you go.
Goodbye, naked Calisius.
Here I am.
What the fuck is this bullshit?
Guys.
Not that I'm
Oh.
that hurt, but
You still wish for more. I get it. You are recovering.
These guys, fuck you.
these are shitty rolls.
They are.
Whoa.
What are you talking about? You have a 7 and a 9. Those are great rolls.
First one was a 3.
So?
I had a 4 and a 5.
Yeah, I know you suck, but.
All right.
Okay. Thanks.
But I mean,
Hey.
Crawford rolled well. Vale rolled well.
I'm not shooting for a super high number. I don't need to roll that
Yeah.
well that many times to get up.
Ooh, yo, she gets her oath back. Eventually, as time winds on, you each. Oh yeah, Clesius didn't take any damage.
No.
I was about to
He
say.
looks over the spot.
I was about to say, Ahmed, if you want to roll your hit dice, you can too. But he didn't take damage. Doesn't
I'm
he?
gonna sit at the desk like a lazy asshole with
Okay.
my feet up on the desk, like lean back in the chair on the back 2 legs.
Okay.
I'm
Nah.
gonna come up behind him and put my bed sheet around his head.
Okay.
All right.
Pull backwards, so his head's kind of facing towards the ceiling.
All right.
Why are you in the other room, Calisius?
What do
He's
you mean?
stressed now.
Yeah. No.
There's a zombie in that room, FYI.
He's
Wait,
not
what are
in
you
the other-
talking about?
Uh, Clesius is right here.
Oh,
What?
your roll 20's being goofy tonight.
Oh, now he just moved.
Okay.
Now he's next to Roland.
Yeah, that's where he's been.
Okay, well he was standing in here.
Clesius was a zombie all along.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. I believe it. Okay, so we have our questions in order, right? What were the other
Yes,
questions
ma'am.
Crawford had?
I had where were you going?
Where are
The
Yep.
the significance of the contents in the cart,
What was on the cart?
cipher for the ledger, relationship with Manshoon,
Wait, what was the ledger thing?
cipher, some way to decode it. It's in a
How do you-
language that I don't think any of us understand, but it also looks like there's some strangeness about the way that it was.
I guess we
written.
don't need who was the orc, considering we technically, quote unquote, know that.
Yeah, I mean, if we want to ask, I don't think we have a limit of questions.
No, we don't. We got 10 minutes, I think.
Wait, you
We can ask-
you had the orc with you.
Right, I know. We're not going to ask about the orc. But we should, at the end, maybe turn the questions to Manshoon
Sure.
at the end. So get the front of this out of the way and then reveal that we're after him.
Why reveal it at all?
Because he might know more information about Manchun, like where to find him, or
We can just ask. We don't have to like reveal it.
no, I know that's what I mean.
Yeah, but at the end of the
It's the last question we ask is you know, are you working for Manchun? What does Manchun want? How do we find them, etc.
Yep. We will
Wow,
be
I got an accent on that shit.
operating under the assumption that he is, because his orc friend told us they were.
Yeah, exactly. And everything, like you said earlier, like we just say the orc said this, or your friend over there.
Yeah.
God damn it.
All right. Ready to party?
Yeah.
Just as a heads up, I don't feel comfortable hitting this man. So
Yeah, I don't think we need to.
Um.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure we have.
We're just not going to kill him, right?
Yeah. Oh, of course
okay.
not.
All right, all right. Okay. I'll follow your all's lead. So
All right.
I guess we stare at him until he wakes up.
Okay.
So
Cool.
yeah, I just gotta ask, why'd you jump in front of those horses?
I was hoping. Okay. So I was hoping to stop him because I commanded him to stop, and he fell for that shit. And the horses didn't roll.
Wait, but then wouldn't he have to stop?
Yeah.
Then
That's
why
what
jump in front of the...
I was making it so that he couldn't run away from us. Except the only thing was that, unfortunately, he overcame the command I gave him to stop, and then he just ran me over instead. If it had worked out the way it was supposed to work out, I would have stepped in front of the cart, and he would have like halted the horses.
Oh.
And then I would have just been standing there in front of him while he stared at me.
Yeah, that was
And then
terrifying.
after that, I don't know, I panicked.
Just got ran over.
I got ran over. I panicked because he made us, and I figured he would probably give up on the job and just go haywire and disappear forever if we didn't nab him now. Anyway, sorry. My apologies.
I mean, no apology needed. That was hilarious.
That was
Okay,
crazy.
I'm glad you enjoyed that because I got run over by some horses.
Yeah, I didn't realize people could fly that high.
Yeah.
Right?
I landed okay. I did. I was
Yeah,
able
but
to.
you were like at least 15 feet in the air.
You
Me?
look like
Oh,
a
I
sack
bet.
of potatoes.
I was unconscious for that, but I'm sure
That one fucking flew. All right, I may have gone
no.
up. He flew. He grew wings.
I got launched.
Look at that face. He has road burn all over his fucking face.
Yeah.
As you finish this conversation, you notice the eyes begin to flicker open, the body starting to twitch. He takes in a deep breath and then...
Wait, can we see his eyes, or does he have the sheet over his face?
Oh, that's right, you put the sheet. His body starts to twitch. You hear a deep breath.
Okay.
Hello, buddy.
Hello, buddy.
I pull a sheet off of his face.
Does he still have the gag in?
I let him take the sheet off.
Oh, no. Does he have, still? Well, you put a gag in at first.
It's polite to say hi back.
All right. Let's cut to the chase. I'm tired of I'm just tired. So what's gonna happen is this kind lady over here is gonna put a spell on you, and you're gonna.
Because you're mine.
What you're gonna do is you're gonna accept the spell. After that, we're gonna ask you some simple questions. I suggest you. Well, the spell should make you answer them truthfully.
And if you have any reservations about accepting the spell, you might want to look back into the corner behind you so you can see your associate.
Yeah, she decided to do things the hard way.
We got quite a lot out of her. We're just looking for some verification, that's all.
He doesn't look back over his shoulder. His eyes are just kind of steeled, but you can still roll intimidation at advantage.
Cletus is going to poke him in the eyes, like a Three Stooges sketch.
What? Why?
I agree. Why? There's no point to it. You're not gaining anything from doing this.
Making sure they still work.
22.
Because the thing is, he's trying to steal it, and I'm going to break that.
He's what?
I think he's trying to. I don't shake him out
Torture.
of
Break the
Torture.
defiance.
Why are we talking? Okay.
Okay.
Anyway.
You poke him in the eyes. Well, actually, first you notice he kind of looks at Roll and just gives a subtle nod. And Calisius runs up and pokes him in the eyes.
I guess that's just a taste of what'll happen to you, and I like.
Yo, settle down. It's not your turn yet. Come on.
I'm
Have
sorry.
you had enough?
I'm sorry. I didn't really get a chance with the orc thing.
All right, so obviously we're a little eager for some violence. So there's an easy way and there's a hard way, and I suggest you take the easy way.
The hard way.
You.
I tried to persuade him to take the hard way.
No, fucking shut up.
You want to get hurt.
Anyway, okay.
All right.
He has agreed and is
Okay.
now bleeding from the eyes.
Go ahead.
All right. Stand up in front of him and just stare deeply into his eyes and cast down the truth.
Is everyone where they're currently standing?
Yep. Right?
All right.
Dog needs
No.
So,
I was going to be right behind him.
So
Yeah, I
You're
was
gonna get flavor blasted.
You're over here, Calisius, and then Roland will be there, and then I'll be next to him. Yeah.
All right. So Crawford, Calisius, and Vale also need to make the save.
I'll fail it. I don't really care.
I'm not going to ask them questions.
Yeah, whatever. I
I just
know
think
what-
about this. Riley cast this and then realizes
Okay.
as like he catches more than she wanted and was like, oh.
Vale fails.
Calisius saves. What do you know?
Calisius saves.
Hey.
Crawford fails.
Yep.
Actually, what's your C? It's Vale succeeds
Why did Crawford fail?
because he chose to.
to.
Vale?
With oh no, she's not with.
No.
How is it?
Vale's
10
not
feet.
within my 10 feet.
Yeah. So Calisius not only succeeds, he like super succeeds.
I'm going to
Yeah,
message
I
everybody
can't
and
see
say,
Crawford.
whoever thinks they fell into the zone of truth, shut the fuck up.
What?
Anyway,
Well,
you can't mess. You would have to do it one at a time. But yes, you eventually will receive that message.
Well,
Cool.
she doesn't understand why. It's because like you can't do any bluffs anymore.
Yeah, you can. You don't have to answer the question.
You're right. I can't be untruthful, but I can also just not talk about the things that he wants me to talk about.
Yeah, you don't have to answer shit. We're questioning him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if it was
Anyway.
like command, then he would have to answer.
Right.
He has failed, right?
Yeah, no, he does not resist.
All right. I nod at Roland and I say, thank you for your cooperation. Appreciate it.
I pull out his gag.
Ah, fuck all you.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. He's kind of shifting
So-
around, looking.
Skeemo,
Yes.
we just have a couple of questions for you.
Fine. Hope you know
I'm
who you're
gonna
fucking
cast-
with.
Well, okay, never mind.
I think we kind of do know who we're fucking with, but we'll get to that. Or actually, my first question is, who do you think we're fucking with?
Who do I? Well, I mean, I know who you're fucking with, but what do you mean? What do you want out of me?
Who do you think you're fucking with? That's the question.
Who you said we don't know who we're fucking with. So who are we fucking with?
He kind of doesn't
not-
respond with words, but he just kind of adjusts his head to where, just peeking over the cloth, you see the head of a serpent.
It's definitely not the Doom Raider, so try again.
You're awfully well informed.
How about you just answer the questions instead of idle chit chat? We don't have all day.
Yeah.
Literally.
I did. I showed you. Do you not know
No.
what this
Just
is?
use words. Use
That's-
words.
Not what I asked. I asked you a question and I expect an answer. And if you don't want to play answers, then I guess we'll
The
just
black-
get violent
The
again.
Black Network. I don't.
There we go. See, words. Good job.
So, Manchun's side of this, then?
The mention of Manchun. Actually, no, Vale's behind. None of y'all really have Hind. But, there's a name of someone in the network, yes.
I glance at Roland to see if he wants to ask a question.
I'm like, you've got this.
Okay. So, who do you report to then within the network? Is it Urstel? Is it someone else?
He doesn't respond.
I suggest you respond, or my man behind you might poke an eye out.
I rub my hand on the side of his chin and
roll intimidation with advantage. Yes, that's Urstel.
So you report to Urstel. All right. That's good to know. Where were you going?
Home.
And home is where?
Neverwinter.
So you were
where the heart is.
fleeing? Shut up.
One could say.
What spooked you so bad?
The walls are closing in, man.
Was it turning on the Doom Raiders? Were you afraid of revenge? Were you afraid of Manchun?
He's shifting around uncomfortably, but he's avoiding questions if he can.
Can I roll insight on him?
Yeah, go ahead.
As I'm asking all of these questions. Ooh, thank God.
You notice, that was a great roll. But unfortunately, he's too good now. He's uncomfortable with the line of questioning. He's kind of gazing around, trying to take in his options. At the mention of Manchun, he does kind of tense up a bit, but you noticed when you mentioned the Doom Raiders, there was just like a briefest flash of guilt across his face, and then he kind of, again, steals back up. You get the feeling he's used to being interrogated, but he's not very comfortable with the current situation.
I'm gonna start kind of just playing with the new axe that I have. Just feeling the balance, getting the. Like...
There's again with your insight, you notice her insight. She notices the acknowledgement of what weapon that is, and
look, we've already tortured your friend here. We killed the mage, and
roll deception.
Roll deception.
Roll deception. You didn't kill the mage, or torture his friend, or torture his friend. Natural 20.
Fuck
Holy shit!
You bitch.
But listen,
we already tortured your friend. We killed the mage. You might as well give us the answers we want, or you'll meet the same fate.
Calisius will bend down behind his head, and start to kind of weird whisper in his ear. But it doesn't have to be that way.
What is weird whisper?
We have no problem letting you go.
Exactly what he's doing now is weird whisper.
Because, look, Skeemo, I actually like you. And, for me, this is nothing personal. Just tell us what we want to know. And we'll help you get out of here, buddy.
Maybe we'll even let you go back to Neverwinter.
You aren't wearing anything to disguise yourself, correct? You're just in plain clothes?
Me? I'm behind him. You can't see me.
You also said you were just in his ear, and he has...
Yeah, you can talk to somebody in his ear from behind.
He's not that restrained. He can look around.
All right, fine, fuck it. Yeah, sure.
He recognizes...
I got those common clothes, don't I?
Yeah.
But
you're still Calisius.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. I don't care.
He recognizes you.
Yeah. Hey. I smile at him. Kind of.
This lot. I see.
Look, here's the truth. I know I poked you in the eyes. That just means, I'm not here to kill you. What?
Dick
no,
Lovely.
Okay. Hey, and I snap at him.
Right.
Hey, focus on the fucking questions I'm asking you.
What you haven't asked a question. He was
going to ask
questions.
questions.
Calisius, were you going to ask a question, or were you just continuing on the intimidation that's already worked?
That's not intimidation. I'm lying to him that everything is going to be okay.
Oh.
Because look, we're here because, we got to be here. So, Bald Man, Do you have any questions, or are you just gonna play with your axe?
It's a very nice axe.
It is a very nice axe. Your orc friend was kind enough to give it over.
Focus. Do you have any questions or not? Skeemo doesn't have all day.
I still have more questions.
He has all the time in the world. What are you talking about?
As I was saying, and my associates were getting to, got a couple more questions for you, and then, maybe we'll let you go free. We'll see. If you're helpful, maybe we'll even help you.
I'll let you go free, Skeemo. I'll let you go.
Ask your questions.
I am going to... Oh, you got it.
Oh. What turned you away from the Doom Raiders to Manshoon's lot? You know your friends aren't happy.
Money.
Money, just money.
Black Raiders
Loyalty
pay
bought
more.
so easily?
Loyalty. Did you know that it was actually Davil who betrayed us? Not me.
And yet yours is the name that comes up.
Why did he betray you?
Why? I don't know. Some misguided effort to increase his status in Waterdeep. I'm not sure, but
So
the original
Davil...
Black Network, what we originally stood for. Can I?
Oh, God.
Can I finish the? You asked for answers. Give him.
I was waiting.
I'm sorry. I'm giving you the answers. What the fuck do you want from me? God damn.
I did not interrupt him. I interrupted the DM. Anyway.
Okay. What are you asking the DM before I continue?
No, the DM can continue.
No, please. I insist. I insist. Go ahead.
Rachel.
I forgot my question.
Oh my gosh.
You interrupt everybody. Skeemo's right.
You interrupted my line of questioning. Fuck off.
Everyone's interrupting.
It goes on for an hour.
He betrayed what the Black Network was for. He decided to increase his own standing, and they were ready to turn on all of us. I was approached, and I was offered a better deal.
By Ursula.
Manshoon. Well.
Or Manshoon himself approached you.
Yes, they wouldn't send Urstel. Just because I report to him doesn't mean he's above me. He's just more of a direct line of communique.
Kind of seems like he's above you, but okay.
Watch your tone.
How many people work under you?
Currently, it's a hard question to answer. The Umbrisk woman. Everything below her. My own people, who I kept from the network.
Not numbers, names. We're trying to map out your entire organization.
I'm not going to give you the entire organization. I know what I know.
Yeah, your side of it.
Well,
so
it's me. It's my driver.
Dead.
My driver's dead.
Didn't your cart explode, dude?
Well, yeah, but
I
was the one
you
driving.
knew that he was the only one on it.
He was the one driving.
No, he's still good, man. He's still good. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you weren't there.
You weren't there.
You were there to see this.
My driver, my suppliers who get me the things I need for my potions.
Where were your supplies going? Were you taking it to set up shop in Neverwinter, or were you delivering those?
I was... In part, they were going to Neverwinter.
For your business or delivery?
My business. I'm decided that perhaps this city might be a bit too hot for me. Perhaps maybe greener pastures are calling.
Yeah. Well, sorry about that.
So, Skeemo, what kind of wholesale prices did you give to Neverwinter?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, you're selling them to Neverwinter, right?
No, he's opening his own shop in Neverwinter.
Yeah, he's dipping out.
He's reopened. He's fleeing the city of Waterdeep, resetting up in Neverwinter.
The question was how much you're charging.
Oh.
The same I would charge here.
I have an actual question. Why Neverwinter?
Because it's not here. It's easy. It's city rebuilding. I can.
Does Lord Neverember have anything to do with that?
Good question.
In part.
Why?
Is he telling the truth?
He has to.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
Why?
All along.
He at that kind of buttons up and looks away.
Khaleesi starts to nibble his ear.
Roll intimidation.
I'm not trying to intimidate him.
Then
I
what
think
are you
that's
gonna do?
intimidation, sir.
I'm gonna heat up one of the.
Ogre's
I have a
gonna
crowbar. I'm gonna put it in the fire. Part of it.
Okay, then you can roll
Okay.
intimidation.
Yeah. This is the stuff that we need to know.
Add advantage with the nibble on the ear.
Excellent. Jeez Louise.
Hey, 16's not bad.
Pretty good.
He's still under the effects of Zone of Truth, so maybe it's enough.
From what I understand, Lord Neverember is doing what he can to help rebuild the city, and is paying well for new shopkeepers. At least that's what my old friend told me.
And your old friend was...
No longer an issue, I'm
What's-
afraid.
What's the part that you're leaving out? You're being very delicate right now, and that's not what we're doing right. We're not doing that today.
Look, Skeemo, my friend here is right. Just give us some straight answers so we don't have to keep doing this for the next hour and a half.
In all likelihood, Dalekir is dead.
Dalekir?
That's the name, right? I'm gonna
Oh, right, that was the rock gnome. Okay, sorry, that was me asking, not everyone.
okay. Yes.
Dalekir was the gnome who stole the stone.
Yep.
Okay. Shit, we should probably have more follow-up questions for that.
So, like I said, not really a going concern anymore.
So he was the one who just said that Lord Neverember was hiring, right?
Me, the fool, remained loyal even after his
Well.
departure.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's interesting.
The Lord's departure, by the way, not
Right.
the Lord.
Shit, I had one more question. That was a really good question. Oh. So, where do we find Urstel?
It could be in a number of places.
Where did you and when did you contact him?
I would send him a... what are they called? One of those blasted things.
Snake?
Yes, thank you. Flying snake. I hated using those. I hate snakes.
What's your organization called?
We already went through that. Come
We
on.
already know that.
Ahmed, man.
I'm gonna ask him because I've seen snakes fly in the city before. I want to get some street names. I want him to be a little bit more concrete. Sounds like there's a couple of places. So
They don't quite function on street names. They're trained to go to certain people. They follow scents.
Where is the one that you use to deliver messages?
It's northward somewhere.
So what you're telling us is that there's multiple places where Urstel could be, but you don't know any of them because you just tie a note to a snake and it finds him by smell.
Yes. Why do you think we're so hard to find normally?
You should
Where's the
still
snake?
have-
He
I
said
think
the snake was up north, but
Maybe a better question is, instead of where can we find him, more how can we find him?
or when did you last contact him?
Last contact was a couple days ago, a few days ago.
Regarding?
When I sent him Dalekir.
You sent him the location of the gnome.
No, I sent him the gnome. Well, I sent it to him through someone else, but it should get to him.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure you know some sort of message or something we can do that would grab his attention.
Oh, believe me, you have his attention.
Oh, I think killing you would get his attention pretty well as well.
No, and we need sure, but we were talking about get him to
Meat.
show himself.
I would like
That's
to
out
do
of
that.
line. Come on, we're trying to be like be nice. Come on.
We're only
Yeah,
trying to be nice as long as he plays nice. If he starts playing mean, we start playing mean.
I don't know.
You know this.
I have been
He's-
very forthcoming. I don't know. What
He's
You
been
have been.
cooperative.
Wait, actually,
been very lovely.
he tries to say I've been very forthcoming, but the words get caught in his throat.
Time out.
Oh.
Hey,
Oh.
hey,
DM slip up, but it technically happens.
Oh, I see. So exactly what are you hiding? There's certainly something there, and we'd be happy to pry it out of you.
No, I think I think he's just thirsty. It sounded like he was.
Yes,
Yeah.
I could use some water.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a whole bucket full of water.
Okay.
Khaleesi's is gonna put the bed sheet over his face again.
Oh God.
She's gonna waterboard him.
Oh man.
We're gonna commit war crimes in the name of water.
Yeah, I guess this is what we're doing.
Ryla turns away since he can't see her weakness.
While Roland's getting the water, I'm gonna start whispering to her, please just tell the truth. Please.
I am telling the truth.
No, I mean be more forthcoming. We saw you're hiding something. I don't want
Tell
to
us part of the truth. Tell us the whole fucking truth. Yep. Oh God.
You have the sheet over his mouth. He can't talk.
He can talk
Can
over
he-
a sheet.
Can he
Not
not
when he's.
talk?
I was gonna say not when it's being pulled back on him.
No, I loosen up enough for him to speak. Well, this is not a game.
I don't. What do you want to know?
What are you holding back?
I know where the gnome was.
Where?
Grahund Villa.
I want to imagine
Oh my god.
actually fucking bursts out.
Ever just turns into a puddle of goo.
Just hey! Just because you're right doesn't mean you had any right to be right.
Oh my god.
have a high fucking wisdom in and out of game. I hate
I am going to die.
That's hilarious.
I'm so mad.
You said 2 days
in
ago.
The corner is like vibrating.
Actually,
Both of you are just.
What would this be? Hang on. I need to.
Deception again? If you're trying to recompose yourself?
Okay, a 15's not bad.
That's not deception, but
No,
Plus
that's,
3 is
I'm
18.
thinking it'd be like charisma to not react. The strength of not reacting would be, I think.
either
Karate
way,
chop
either
the
way,
table
you
in
know,
half.
either way, it's fine. You're
Actually, my deception is +7. So,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Either that's why I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
You're
I
holding
bite
it.
my lip.
You
don't
bite
bite
your
hard.
lip. Only Ken really notices that you're just beaming, and you kind of look over the gnome and you see Ken, in her half-orc glory, grinning back at you.
Just meet her eyes, and I'm just like, I fucking do it. Huh. And how long ago was this?
2 days.
A
2
few
days?
Yes. That was when the delivery was.
What else of the Growlhounds? Surely this is not their only involvement.
That
Do they-
is beyond my knowledge. I just know that I was to make drops at their home and at their stables. I don't know what happened from there.
At this point, well, that's so much easier. Could you please let go of his face so the man can have some water?
Big gulp.
Big.
Yeah.
As he drinks, I'm going to compliment him on the cipher, the ledger, as I kind of waggle it around. When he's done drinking, I ask him, what is contained within, and how do you crack it? We will get it open, but you could save us a little bit of trouble, which may help you out in the long run.
It's just my ledger. It's just my business notes what I'm moving. I had to do an inventory tally.
You do know that the inventory in your cart blew up, right?
Yes, I remember being conscious for that part.
Were you? That's impressive.
Yeah.
Not much longer than that, though.
Yeah. My condolences. That was not our fault.
We're
It's
sorry.
fine. Most
Your
of it.
wizard friend.
It's
The one
fine.
that
Most
was
of it wasn't mine. It was to be delivered.
Oh,
Look, you get that wasn't personal, right?
To whom?
To him,
Yeah.
blowing up his cart
you
wasn't
didn't
personal to him.
personally
No,
want
no,
to
no,
blow
no,
up
no,
his
no. My
cart.
question, he said that was to be delivered. To whom?
Wait, what the heck? I thought.
The Growlhounds.
Oh,
The
I
village.
thought you.
You told us earlier that you were taking it to Neverwinter.
I was. That was the next stop.
So you were taking part of it to the Growlhounds and part of it to Neverwinter. So you found a way around the spell, which is clever, I admit.
How many stops did you have?
That was the last one. It was to be my last delivery, and then I was going to not come back.
How many stops did you have? Was the question.
That one. That was my stop that
one.
never enter.
Before then?
I was at my home, and then you were all there.
Where the fuck does... Okay, Skeemo.
What?
Skeemo Weird Bottle was...
Yes.
He's putting notes in.
Sorry, this is me
I know.
taking notes.
So,
Okay.
which part of that was for you, and which part of that was for the Growlhounds?
Well, I had a few personal effects that are no longer with us. Most of the bottles of chemicals were the Growlhounds.
Yes.
There was
What?
potions to
what
be
were they?
delivered. Most of it was alchemical reagents, things used for different effects. One of them caused blindness. One of them caused release of heat quite quickly. One did the opposite and released cold quite quickly, and the other was just a lubricant.
What were the other things in
Makes his eyes
the
light up
shipment?
when he hears lubricant.
Oh, okay, no. You
What were
already
the other
said that.
things in the shipment? You told us what most of it was. What is all of it?
What were the previous shipments?
Geez, that's a long list of things. A lot of metal components, copper mainly. Potions for healing and that sort of thing. Basic things, nothing too outlandish.
You seem fairly talented in the alchemical arts. You must have some sort of clue delivering all these materials as what they intend to do with it.
Mayhem, explosions explode.
Why?
As for the cold, that was a bit. Why do explode? As for the cold, it was. I don't know. It's winter, so I don't know why they would need it. Maybe they have something they need to keep cold. Not sure.
How long have you been making these deliveries?
Few months now, few weeks, nearly a year.
And how many explosions could they make with that?
Well, it's not always those. Those were more of a recent design, though I do think they use some.
Did they use them on the night of Smoke and Mirrors?
You beat me to it.
It was used to help start fires in some places. As for, again, the others, I don't know. Lubricants could be for a number of things. Blinding flashing light would be good for a getaway, so probably.
And the gnome, Zalakar.
Mm-hmm.
When did you inform upon his location?
Well, I didn't. I delivered him personally.
And is Zalakar working with Manchun's faction?
No, he came to me. We were old friends. There are not many rock gnomes in this city, you see. And I was told that he was wanted by Manchun himself. He needed a place to lie low. I drugged him. I put him in a box, and I brought him to the villa.
And that was
That's
2 days ago.
2 days ago?
Wait, he said 2 days ago. Yeah, he said that he personally delivered Dalakar,
Yeah.
so he knows where he was going with him.
Yes.
So he knows the location that he was delivering to Urstel.
No,
He
he's delivered
took
to
him
the
to Grauhund.
Calhouns.
The villa.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he was picking him. I thought he was picking him up. Okay,
No.
so after he delivered him to the Grauhounds, he sent a snake to, I guess, get Dalakar and bring him to Urstel, correct?
No. Dalakar came to him being like, hey, we're buddies. And then Skeemo was like, yeah, we're buddies. I can get you out. And then drugged him and took him to the Grauhounds, who apparently are working for Manchun. Okay.
So,
And
I'm imagining at some point he was supposed to be picked up from the villa by, I would assume Urstel.
was there still supposed to pick him up?
I have no idea. My
You
job
have
was
no
complete.
idea what's to happen to your friend after you dropped him off and betrayed him.
Oh, well, I have an idea what happened to him after that. Likely he was tortured and killed.
Why did you think Manchun and his company wanted him?
For the stone. That's why anyone would want him at this point.
You know about the stone.
Where do you believe that
Yes?
stone is now?
At Growlhound Villa.
All right. That's helpful.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to make a note of that real quick. Hang on.
so, Skeemo.
I fucking knew the Growlhounds are evil.
Just because you're right doesn't mean you're right.
I am fucking right. Okay. So they
what?
have this kind of floor.
Yes, fat man.
Lightly happy.
How many of these potions did you have stockpiled at your house?
Which potions?
None anymore. My house is empty. Or at least it should be. This was my
You
last
emptied your
delivery.
entire stock?
And so, do you have any more stockpiles of these potions anywhere in the city?
For those potions, I don't really keep those
I mean-
around. They're
I mean-
volatile.
Anything with healing or like magics or something?
No.
You emptied your
Really, you
whole
don't have
stock?
a single potion in the entire Waterdeep.
No. I'm moving,
Okay.
remember? I'm
Okay.
moving to
That's-
Neverwinter.
This
Well,
was the
this
last
was-
of his stock.
Yeah.
How much do you have in Neverwinter?
All right. One question.
Hold
Never
on.
go.
Hey,
Hold
hey,
on.
hold on. Time
Please,
out.
Alright.
Time
this
out.
was in the
Time
middle
out.
of
Time out.
something.
Time out.
Go ahead.
Riley, this isn't just Riley hour. Okay, I get to talk too. You've been cutting me off for like ever. I get it. You like to play the lead detective.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah, let him ask.
Fine, it's fine. Go ahead and ask.
How much of your stuff have you moved to Neverwinter?
All of it.
And so I should assume that if we let you go and live, you're moving to Neverwinter. We won't see you ever again in Waterdeep.
Most likely, yes. I would have had
No,
at
no,
that
no.
point.
It's a yes or no, my friend.
Well, it's not. I don't know what the winds have in store for me. I may have to come back one day.
I mean, like
Maybe
tonight.
kidnapped,
And you
I
leave
mean-
tonight.
How about this? I have no plans on returning to Waterdeep in the immediate future.
And
It
you will
would,
be
it
leaving.
would take a movement of the gods to bring me back.
And when will you be leaving?
As soon as you let me go.
That's it.
Are you
I
done?
don't have any.
I'm
Oh, do you have
done.
a question?
I have one more question.
Okay.
Do you know anything about the elemental gems?
What? Yeah.
Have you been supplying them to anybody?
No, I mean, well, the gyms aren't very uncommon. I know that. Oh, what the fuck's her name?
Oh, I have one more question after that.
Are we gonna ask him about
This is the
ring?
last question, but I have one more question.
I have one more question.
One sec. I need to actually look up the name because I don't have it on the record. That's not it.
New
That's not
Urstel
it.
was supported by rich friends. Urstel might still be hiding out with the Grauhounds. They are
Yeah.
probably
Oh shit! I opened the wrong one. This isn't Wizards of Waterdeep. Well,
What?
the
One
blonde
sec.
mage lady. It
Yeah.
sounds like this might
it's
be
that. I'll get you the name for her once I find it.
Okay.
cool.
Was that the?
But yes, she used those a lot. Yeah, she actually gave the Blackstaff run for her money too.
I hear that as well.
Yeah,
Did she
sort of.
have anything to do with the? Do you know anything about runic magic? Does she dabble in that as well?
Kaiva Cinnavern.
Kaiva Cinnavern?
I think that's the right one.
Kaiva. Ooh, that's a name.
That's not how I spelled that. Okay.
Yeah, you'll pronounce it, man. Hey.
I mean-
Cinnabon.
Okay. And
Um,
she is a human mage. She's the lady with the scar.
Blonde hair, scar,
Very
kind of a
simple.
bitch.
Yep. Okay.
I also asked about the runic magic. Does she dabble in that as well?
No, that was the other fellow, the new one. He's dead now, so I don't really care about him. But I think he went by Wrecked or something like that.
Necromancer?
Yeah,
Is...
had his hands in some interesting things.
We have reason to believe he might not be dead.
Really? I thought you
Do
killed
you
him.
believe he's dead?
Oh, yeah, that's what Davil told me.
well, yeah.
Creep Cinnabon.
He is a necromancer, so even when he dies, he's not dead. By the way, where do you know where he operated from?
Who?
Wrecked.
Our necromancer friend.
Oh, not particularly. He'd come and go.
When did he come onto the scene?
I'm not sure. He was a bit of an odd one. He appeared one day. He was recruited because of his talent. But he himself doesn't seem to remember what happened to him before then. Strange.
What about Kaiva? Where does she operate from?
Well, wherever Manchun's hiding.
So he
Do you
keeps
know
her
if-
close.
It's one of his personal apprentices.
Do you know of potential locations that they could be?
Potential, yeah. You can be all over Waterdeep. There's plenty of nooks and crannies to go if you look.
Are they staying in the city itself? Are they staying under the city?
I'm not sure. He approached me here. And after that, I never really saw
And after that, Erstal was your point of contact.
Yes. He seems to like to keep distance between himself and others.
Who, the necromancer? Who did he report to?
I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
I knew him in passing.
When did you know Davil betrayed you?
What? Well, he started smoozing up to all the what's it called? The people, the leaders of Waterdeep. He didn't care anymore about the network. He only wanted to increase his standing. He was using us, he was using them, he was using our old adventuring days to progress himself. Which was fine, but we swore allegiance to something.
I'm gonna ask him if there's any markings or how are nooks and crannies, as you put it, designated, marked in the city of Waterdeep. Unless you've memorized all of them or follow snakes about all day, surely there's something that denotes the places that you hide.
I would assume he would have told you this. Normally, we don't do the serpent as much. I need to actually look that up, because there is a way they mark things, and it's not just this flying serpent. I'll have to look that up and get back to you.
Okay, cool.
What was the question? How do
How
they
are-
communicate?
How are safe houses designated? I think when we're done, we just conk him again, so we can actually decide and move him if we need to.
I mean, yeah. Okay.
Ah. Oh yeah,
Well,
that's right.
Any other questions before we let the man go?
Roll deception.
20?
You see a little hope return to his eyes.
Oh,
Oh no.
karate chop.
Oh, my main questions regard the necromancer, but he doesn't seem to know anything.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a question.
What do you want?
So, can you tell us if there's any kind of trauma going on inside the network right now that we are not aware of?
Okay.
That I know of, not really. There's just the Doom Raiders peeling off some of us, and honestly, I'm probably the biggest hullabaloo. I'm playing both sides, but
There's no power struggle, potential power struggle, maybe.
Manchun versus Davil.
Well, yes, but within Manchun's faction, nobody. Who's the next most ambitious person behind Manchun?
I don't. You've never met him, obviously. He's not one you try to usurp. It is pretty lock, stock, and barrel. We don't step out of line. We keep our lives.
Yes,
So,
but even then, surely
the
somebody.
loyalty among Manchun's people are. It's almost fanatical. They see his power, they see his strength, I don't want to say they worship him, but it's something akin to that.
He's somewhat of a cult of personality.
Yes.
Does
How he
Manchun
pulled
have
me
any
in.
weaknesses that you know of?
No, and if you find them, I'd love to hear them.
Any glowing spots on his body?
Yeah, maybe we'll.
He actually
send
has
you
like a big red orb that just floats around his head.
I mean, maybe if we shoot it. No.
You just gotta shoot it, and
Perfect. All
all
right.
you gotta do. It's great. I will say he, in his own right, is very strong, but he also carries around strong items with him. If you do plan on going after him, be careful.
Well, he might be a little bit past our pay grade, but
You've been very helpful, Skeemo. We rather appreciate it.
Look, I just want to get out of town.
I understand completely, and I make eye contact with Crawford.
Hi, yeah.
Shoot, shot.
I jump in the air and kick him under the chin.
Oh, God.
The look of betrayal will haunt your soul.
You fool.
Everett immediately was like, "Oh my God!"
He returns to unconscious.
Okay.
Fuck, you guys.
It's a lot. Hey, out of game. Real quick. Did we notice the similarity between? Because only Vale and Calisius wasn't there for the doll, but it's similarities to price.
What?
Oh, the doll is completely separate. They were Raylo's around the thing. It's a Harper thing. It's not a.
Huh?
No. I'm saying the doll that we found had stringy black hair, just like the individual that I saw.
Yeah, no, the doll you found in here is just a scary doll. You get the feeling that this is a fake haunted house to keep people from.
Yeah.
Coming
It's a
in.
defense. It's a defense mechanism for the safe house.
Yeah.
Oh. What do we do with this dude?
That's what I was wondering. Okay, because
all right, we have basically two choices. We hand him we hand him over to somebody. That's branch number 1, and then B, we actually let him go.
Yeah. So the thing is, Astrid and Co are looking for him. They're paying us what 550 gold or something for this. But we could just give them the evidence, because I think that was what we were hired to do, to prove that he was the bad guy.
Wait, hold up. What did Istrid want specifically?
Istrid wanted proof of whoever the traitor to the Doom Raiders was, which now apparently is him, but also could possibly be Davil, but I don't think she'd be receptive to that news.
No. Devil betrayed Skeemo. Not
Okay.
but Doom Raiders followed him.
He betrayed the ideals, quote unquote, of the Zentarum.
Yeah. So that's that's not it. We can fulfill that. She doesn't actually need him. What else do we need him for? Did we need him for?
I think we just needed to gather the evidence from Umbrusk, right? That was all that Istrid had asked for, was the evidence of whoever the Doom Raider traitor was.
Yeah, who else wants
that?
We do.
Yeah, who else wants this guy?
We can get paid just for that. We don't
Surely
need
the Harpers do. I'm sure that it sounds like he knows a lot, and I think that we were thorough, but it's possible that the Harpers may be able to get more information out of him, because it sounds like he knows a fair bit. And yeah.
Until we catch Manshoon, I'm wary about letting him go.
Oh, well, okay.
I just, the thing is, he could contact Manshoon and tell him everything he told us.
Yep.
If we let him go right now. I do want to let him go. He did answer honestly, and I appreciate that.
Okay. Well,
I don't know. I don't know what to do here, and everyone is panicking.
Do we want to take a vote on this? Because it seems like we're kind of split.
Let's just give him the Lady Haventry and make it her problem.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm sure she can arrange for his personal, some temporary lodging until we can actually let him go, or whatever else they want to do.
All right, so we give him to the Harpers, and then once they've questioned them, they can figure out what to do with them, and that takes it off of us. It sounds like we're raiding another fucking noble compound.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, listen.
Sounds great. Delicious.
At some point, we might get good at this. Who knows?
What? What was that? What?
Did you actually not hear?
I did not.
Oh, he said someday we might get good at this. We did a good job. Hey, the second part of this was good. The first part was just not.
I took a small bathroom break, and I was thinking during that we actually had our first successful interrogation, guys. Yeah. Good job.
And we didn't even have to truly torture him.
We didn't. We just threatened him a lot.
Just threatened him, poked him in the eye, hit him with magic.
I think maybe that's where we were going wrong. We started torturing before we even got even asked any questions before.
I love the visual imagery of Calisius just running across the room quietly and stabbing him in the eye with an extended finger. That's very good.
He actually had to leap. He had to leap between Roland and Raylan to get to him.
It definitely wasn't Calisius standing behind him the whole time.
No. The headcanon's now that Calisius just did a flip over you and stabbed him in the eye.
Three stooged him right in the eyeball.
I feel really bad. He didn't even look at Vale, aka the orc. So Vale's just in the corner for no reason.
Oh no, he did a little bit. I thought, right?
No.
I mean, no. He assumed, judging by the fact that he was here, that his friends had lost. Oh wait, this isn't over. What are we doing?
And I also did a nice deception roll on that. So
you did.
Hey guys, I lied on purpose at the right time this time.
That was so good.
I didn't give it away with the nat one.
I think a letter goes out to Haventry, telling her about this individual and his relationship to the ongoing events. Should we also include that he's wanted by the Doom Raiders?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Let's keep him hidden from them. I
I
don't.
mean, in all honesty, she's probably just going to set him up here, if not another safe house in the city. But
I mean-
Yeah, why
that's
not?
okay.
Yeah, I think we just let them know that he's here, and then they could probably either pick him up or do something.
Yes,
Set a
sir.
guard on
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think
So we
that's
want to
right.
put him in the back room then, and I can write the letter.
You
There's
sure?
a zombie back there, but yeah.
Well,
What are you going on about the zombie?
yeah, I didn't see. There was a creepy
Oh my
doll.
God,
I
can
didn't
I
see
show
anything
you?
else.
You should
Dylan
go with
likes to show
him.
you
Go with him.
something.
Go with Gail. Gail will show you.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
I'll go with.
cool. I'm gonna start
I'll
writing
stay
the
and watch
letter.
the body, I guess.
Bring them
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Everyone-
with you.
Everyone who has gone in there, this is your first time in, you are standing there for a while. The room is cold.
Oh.
It's colder than it should be. You all of a sudden hear creaking under the bed. Cushions and wood go flying past your heads. Standing there, a man covered in cuts, bleeding from every hole. Bruises all up and down his body, an eye hanging out. Spider crawls out of the eye, starts walking towards you. I need everyone to know in here to make an intelligence saving throw.
Can we
Please
do it
fail.
with
I want to
advantage,
see.
or
I
can
wanna
we
see
tell
what
them?
happens.
At advantage, because
No,
I
fail.
did not tell them, and neither are you.
Fail. Yes.
Can I choose to fail?
if you want, yeah,
Wait.
get-
We don't get advantage, right?
you get
Wait,
advantage
we do?
because
Okay.
you've been warned of the effect.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ!
I freaking freak out and just charge at him, swinging wildly.
You come
You grow
down
hair
with
and it
your
turns white.
you come flying down with your axe, and you feel like you're making meaty contact. But this zombie, he doesn't care, and you take, or it takes a bite right into your neck, and you feel it all, and you take 1d8. You take 2 points of damage. Clesius, you also. I don't know how you respond to the zombie coming towards you.
We can roll,
But
please roll
we'll
for
also
how much
take-
damage he does to the broken bed.
Yeah. Yeah, just go ahead and give us. You hit. It's not moving. Go ahead and roll.
Okay, sure.
Just roll damage. 23. 20 points. You shatter what's remains of the bed. This zombie is surprisingly quick, but you feel like you should have hit him. You can make another intelligence saving throw.
That was great weapon master, by the way.
Nice.
You shatter this in half, and you actually go into the floorboards. The floorboards themselves start to cave. You can make another intelligence saving throw.
There we
Natural
go.
20. And as you're kind of like pulling the axe out, you look back. The zombie's gone.
You hear
Clesius-
Ryla laughing uproariously in the other room.
Clesius, the zombie's still there, and you don't know why Roland isn't trying to protect you, but it bites into you again. Well, actually, you can choose to fail or save if you would like.
I fail.
Okay, you take
He's on the roller coaster.
an additional. You take a 2d8.
Oh,
What?
shit. Oh shit.
Total of 9 psychic damage, or just damage, as this creature once again bites into you, and it feels real, man. It is hurting.
Clesius goes, what the heck?
We told. Okay.
Once again, you're gonna get another chance to save.
It's an illusion.
I looked worriedly at Ryla.
It's an illusion, I think.
It's an intelligence. It's not a wisdom.
Still not great.
And you're also getting advantage at it.
There you go.
20. You feel it kind of digging in, and then all of a sudden, there's no pain there, and you kind of look back at all of them. You're like, yeah, I know it's an illusion. I'm not an idiot. You don't take any. All your damage you took. You don't actually take. It was all in the mind.
So I get that 9 back?
Yeah, you get the 9 back. Roland, you get your 2 back.
Okay. So, first of all, so we're planning to leave him here. Just, you sent the note to the Harpers. They know where he is.
Yep.
We should go pick up our payment, turn in the quote-unquote evidence we have on Skeemo to Istrid, pick up our payment, and then we need to go home and figure out what the fuck to do about the Growlhounds.
Sounds like a plan.
Does that sound right to you?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm sure you guys already have a plan. It seems like you've been plotting against them for a long time now.
I have not. It has been blind hatred. It has
I
been
have
blind
been told
hatred
not
on
to
my
make
part.
plans for a very long time.
Hale might have a plan. The last time we tried to do something, we failed badly.
No. I have no plans because I have been told on multiple occasions that my
Right?
blind hatred of them was unfounded and therefore
Right?
useless, and I
We
should
would have had a
abandon the freaking pursuit.
We would have had a plan if y'all had just trusted us.
Well, I seem to recall there wasn't a lot of concrete evidence at that point in
You
time.
don't need evidence when you have intuition. And I slammed my fist down on the desk.
Is there
All
enough
right.
evidence now, Crawford?
Yes, of course. That was the whole point, is to get some kind of evidence.
You trust this gnome over us?
But yeah, because he knew.
I hate
He
you.
knew.
Anyway, I knew.
You hunched. Just like you hunched the horses were going to stop.
Yeah, that didn't work, but the Growlhounds did.
Yeah.
One
Fair
for two
enough.
ain't bad.
Good thing I didn't wager on that, because that would have acquired a lot of interest over the time that we spent.
Question.
Answer.
Yes.
So, I've been thinking about this for a while now.
Is this a Vale question or a DM question?
No, this is a veil question to the group, and if the
Okay.
DM has input, then the DM can input. I have a flying snake, and the Zentarum communicate with flying snakes. Is there a potential that we could use my flying snake to lure them into something?
Well, okay. So, quick question. That's your pet snake, right? Can you tell your pet snake differently from other pet, flying snakes?
I can. Yes.
Do you see how there might be a little bit of a problem
Yes,
with
I see how there's a little bit of a problem with it, but it was just the preliminary, like.
Ooh,
offer.
can your snake
There's
do
also to go to the Phylons, the whomevers, and buy another snake. I need to get more pet food at some point.
can your pet
Also, we could ask them who they
the
sell
changing thing?
flying snakes to. I'm sorry, I keep talking over you.
Yeah, I was just asking if your snake can do the face change thing.
I cannot. I
That's
can do that
terrifying.
because I am a changeling. The snake is not. You give him a bow tie, he'll look different.
Oh, okay. So wait, hold up. Is that not magic?
No,
Magic bow tie.
No, I meant the face changing.
it's not. I mean, there are magic things to do that. I
I-
don't. 'Cause don't
No,
know.
I see that you cast magic and then you sometimes cast magic through your snake. So I thought maybe the face changing thing might be magic, and then that he could do it too.
No. Usually magic like that fades after a while. This is just part of who I am. I can just do it.
Oh,
Same way that you can look the way you do. I just do that with multiple different faces.
okay.
It's like cutting your hair.
Oh,
Just-
well. mm,
Do you understand now, Roland? That
I
clear that up.
I kind of always have the same haircut. I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah. Oh, it's especially deaf ears for you. You don't have any hair to mess with. You know how you style your hair all the time so differently?
You know what? Sure, I get it. Let's move on.
Anyway, yes.
He ain't beating her passive insight.
No, definitely not.
Mm.
Roland definitely walks away more confused than he entered.
That's entirely fair. I mean, I could show you what I look like without anything, but it's weird and I don't want to.
Okay, but you know what? I don't want to I'm already processing enough. I don't think I'm open more questions. Yeah, you know what? I'll think about that later.
Okay. I could tell you some history about my race, but we'll do that later. Anyway.
Okay, so what are we doing, guys?
I put him behind the secret wall, I think. Just so if some random person needs to use the safe house, they don't see his gnome tied up and try to free him.
Yeah.
Tied up with tools laid all out.
Okay.
I thought we were the good guys.
I think the plan is tie up
Are we
the
the
gnome.
baddies?
Are we the
Have the
bad?
harp. Yes, we are. Have the harpers collected.
100%.
Go report to Istrid with our evidence to get our money, and then form a plan of attack.
Additionally, could I leave
have mine.
Pharaoh here just to make sure that this guy actually gets picked up by Harpers?
I will say that's an extraordinarily stupid thing to do.
Okay.
But
Damn,
if it's really
fine.
what you want to do, then yes.
I mean, 2 of us can stay behind. All you guys are doing right now is handing this ledger off, getting 550 gold pieces in return, and then surely we would have been relieved of our watch duty and we can all meet back at Troll Skull, right?
Yeah.
That sounds good.
From what I see, you Harper people like act fast. Like those guys were there, like quick. I wouldn't be surprised if we opened that door right now and there was like 2 people like
Sure
hey,
enough.
heard you call.
Yeah. I've been waiting. Yeah.
No. Okay. So
when
who's
I
on?
see that, I think everybody fell silent and just like waiting for that door.
All eyes on the
pans over to
false
the door.
door or false wall. So who's on team steal shit, or who's on team delivery, and who's on team stay back?
I'll steal shit, but I'm staying here while
Okay.
I do it. Ledger goes to one of those who is going back to the Doom Raiders.
I mean, who was talking to her before?
Ken?
That was Ken?
Me?
Mostly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
it was you.
Alright.
Calisius
was.
was doing a little bit too as well, I believe.
So
Yeah.
those 2 will go to Istrid, and then I don't know, wherever y'all want people.
If you find any cool shit at the magic shop that they have,
don't
and
have
it's
the
not
money
too
to pay for
expensive.
it.
No, but they're
Well,
going to give us
They're going to
550
give us
gold.
a lot of money.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Or do we want to just put that towards the bar? I can't.
With the bars
Well,
paid for. But I mean, it doesn't
Okay.
hurt to have extra for the next couple of weeks if we get off to a rocky start. But technically, we paid for all the work.
Cool. I would suggest if there's a healing potion, we might want to get it because I think we're running a little bit low as a group.
It's smart.
okay.
Oh, I found these earlier. I hold 2 out.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, they're just
right.
I also have 2.
Wait, what?
The fuck?
Can I?
I mean, we don't usually need them because we have healing spells.
yeah. So I haven't been keeping track of healing potions, but I was given one by Kin, and then I found 2 today. So
Oh, damn.
I got 3.
Can I have one the next time I'm
Natural
launched
20.
20 feet in the air? I can
No.
have something to drink on the way down.
I'm sorry for laughing. I shouldn't laugh at that, but it was.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sure it was great.
I laugh at trauma. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to do with it.
If
Does
I
that-
wasn't blinded, I'm sure I would have been more enjoyable for me as well. But
do you think you're quick enough to just chug it down on the way down?
Okay.
I mean,
well,
he's pretty
John
dexterous.
Crawford, it will break on his way down, but he
yeah, exactly. I would drop it and land on the glass. That's what
Okay,
would happen.
we should figure that out later. Maybe. Do we want to meet back up at Troll School?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So the group goes to Istrid, and then the other group stays here until the Harpers arrive. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Question: what's in this ledger?
The
as
stuff.
Proof.
Question.
In
Oh.
case like Istrid asks me, I want to pretend like I actually know how to read.
Oh, we have stuff. Hang on.
Well,
Um,
it is a business ledger. It's in a language I don't think any of us can understand.
Wait.
And there's also
Are we
Yep.
giving her Skeemo's ledger or the one from Ermbrusk, which actually implicated him?
I thought it was
Who gave Umbra
no.
stuff to other people?
Did we give it to Haventry? Did we give Umbra stuff to Haventry?
I don't know if we actually
No,
gave that.
it's still on Kin and Roland.
Yeah.
You left it in the basement for them. They picked it up, went and had a sausage, came back.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Yes, I forgot about this.
Yeah,
we
King-
have
has it.
Skeemo's ledger and we have Ermbrust's ledger, which actually implicated Skeemo and her shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that also needs to go to the Habitry people.
Maybe we. How quickly do you think we can make a copy?
We don't have paper.
I've
We
got
have-
some.
I
There might be
pointed
some
to-
lying around as well.
We have birds.
Well, there might also be non-magical flying parchment somewhere in this
Yeah,
building.
I don't think you want your evidence to fly away.
What about all this paper that's right here? Can we use that?
Well, that's
Oh, I
paper
have
birds.
parchment. I have parchment.
Oh.
Oh, you little
Okay.
bookworm.
I have
All
9
right.
pieces of parchment.
I mean, also technically, paper birds are still paper, so you could.
Yeah,
use
but I
those
have
too.
actual, regular, mundane parchment. I just don't know if it matters that it's not, in a thing. Is that going to be enough if we take her, copied stuff?
Can I look around the room for a sufficient amount of paper?
I have 9 pieces of parchment.
Right, but we're
I'll
we're
copy
copying a
it
ledger.
down.
I mean,
Pertinent information.
it would be more of, does it look official or does it look like you just bullshitted something and gave
Well,
it to her
yeah.
kind of
Oh,
thing?
Yeah.
yeah, I think the real question is who needs it as actual evidence, and who needs it as information.
Yeah.
Because the people who need it as information can have a copy. The people who
think-
need it as evidence needs the actual thing.
Cabintree needs it as actual against an open lord. Or not open lord, hidden lord?
Masked?
Masked, thank you. Cabintree needs it against a masked lord versus Istrid needs it just against a traitor in her organization. So I think
Yeah.
we can give her the copy of the shit
Yeah.
and just say, hey, this is what we found out about Skeemo. We interrogated him. I think he was nabbed by the Harpers, and just leave it at that.
I would not even say Harper's.
I mean, we don't know what happened to him. He was attacked in the street. That's it. All right, that works.
Well,
Yeah.
So we give Istrid the copy of the shit, not
You
the
wanna-
actual shit.
we could, yeah. Just thinking yeah, it's kind of hard because we could just be accused of bullshitting the document.
Oh, 100%.
If
Maybe.
we do
Well, Talisius is going with Ken, right?
we can do a charcoal rub. Maybe that will make it a little bit more official. But yeah,
I don't know how to do this shit, so that's on y'all. But also, Talisius can talk his way out of a paper bag. Usually.
We could
Okay.
we could say that we couldn't get the actual.
We just made copies.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
the best we could do.
I think that will work, and then we can say that maybe even Ermbrust disappeared.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't know. I'm
Yeah?
No, I'm gonna let Roland finish and then I'll.
Oh well, I'm only sort of adjacent to the criminal underworld, but they do work a lot off of the word rather than paper anyway. So
I was gonna say, considering that we're giving Skeemo to the Harpers and they could also have Zone of Truth on him and get the same information that we just got from him, then. Also, we sent Jillian Umbrest to Lady Haventry, so if she's there, then
oh, okay.
I
True.
could also just tear out at least one page from the ledger that has information on it and not all
Yeah.
of the ledger.
oh
Um,
right, maybe we don't need
Why
the
are we
same
so-
information,
Why
right?
are we so complicated?
I know, really. It's just getting
Okay.
so.
So
What's the plan? All right, let's
Okay,
just get to the
The plan
plan.
is give evidence to Istrid, and we give evidence to Haventry, and that's it.
yeah, so
Okay.
what
Okay,
so-
evidence do they want?
I throw the ledger into the fire.
So
it's still
knowing
on, right?
knowing what the assignment Istrid gave you, really all you need for Istrid is just something that is linking Skeemo to Umbrisk.
Perfect.
And
I give you
there's
one page.
plenty of information. There's plenty of information that connects him to her that you can use.
All right. Okay.
For the sake of simplicity, me and Calicius.
As for Haventry, there's really nothing she needs. She already
just wanted
has
proof. She just she wanted proof that one of the masked lords was working for Manchin or in league with, and that we technically delivered the person to her. So
you went above and beyond, yes.
Yeah. Who else wants to go with Ken and Calicius? Does it matter?
It's like we got sent to a foreign country. We need evidence of nukes. We just deliver a fucking nuke to the door. It's like,
Yeah,
Here you go.
that's what you wanted, right?
ICBM came with it. It was great.
Yeah, I love our form of bringing someone evidence is just throwing a body at them. And be like, they have stuff on them. They know things.
They're like, hello, we are the Overkill Squad. What's up?
Yeah, just turning into baddie daycare over at the fucking Haventry Manor.
She's just like, why the fuck are all of your people here?
Yeah, the evidence locker.
All right. Anybody else want to go with those two to visit Istrid?
yeah,
Sounds
I
like
don't.
the beat 'em up squad wants to stay here, and we'll go.
Yeah.
You want a beat 'em up person? You should have a beat 'em up person. I'll go with you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So
Us three and those two are going to stay, and then we'll all meet at Troll School once they've been picked up and we've been paid.
okay.
We'll see you later, pretty boys. We're off.
Bye.
Bye.
Sound like our
Bye.
actual
Can't
You
do that
head
in
You head into the dock ward, which isn't too far from the south ward. Her warehouse is actually not too far in as well, so you get there in relatively good time. The bells have stopped ringing. The city is at least seemingly no longer on alert. You do catch some eyes as you're walking, but for the most part, no one seems to be. Actually, go ahead and roll a perception check just for fun. See what happens.
For fun.
For fun.
I'm not rolling perception, but I will be doing a bad sneaky.
A bad sneaky.
I assume it's a bad sneaky, but I will roll sneaky if you want me to.
Can you also please roll perception?
Me?
That's fine.
Okay, technically, you're not supposed to be acting.
Woo!
You are drawing attention, and that's what's really making it to where Vale or Ecclesias can't really keep an eye out. You actually didn't take too many hits, so your shoulder hurts, and it's kind of it's making you lean a bit more than you mean to on your friend. You're tired.
Today sucked, guys.
Yeah.
I was okay.
Yeah, we did all right.
You're
Come
not
on
here.
here.
You hear it
You hear it in your mind.
in your mind. The Crawford
Well,
smiling
no,
and
you
giving you a
were
thumbs up.
if you were leaving the snake behind, so Crawford's just talking to the snake.
No, you told me.
Yeah, I
it was
know,
a
I know.
dumb idea.
You shot her down hard.
How much money did you spend on pots and tablecloth? Also, did we take our tablecloth back?
Well,
No.
it's his tablecloth. It's not y'all's
Oh,
tablecloth.
Is it still on top of the gnome?
Yeah, he took it off after he agreed, after the waterboarding.
I
thing.
haven't put it back on.
Oh, I don't know. Clesius, do you still have your tablecloth?
Two things. One, yes. Two,
Okay, then yes.
I was kind of signed up for this trip without ever being asked yes or no if I wanted to go on it.
Did you
You're
want to
not
go on
like
this trip? You also
Not
never
really
spoke up,
not,
so.
not really the point. It's just that I kind of feel like I was a little steamrolled there, and I was just waiting to see how that played out.
You don't have to come with us. You could have said something.
I know. I was just signed up, even though just for future reference. I'll go. It's
I
fine.
was also signed up, but hey, we going.
It's
You also-
because you two
you
actually
also-
had the existing relationship with the person you're talking to.
You also never said anything, and you have, on many occasions, checked out many times.
I know. I'm here.
Okay.
So, do you want to go with them, or do you want to be on team
Sure.
or team delivery, or
I'll
team
go with them. It's
stay?
fine. It's fine.
Okay, so you are on team delivery. Crawford, Roland, you're hanging out. Eventually, there will be a team to come pick him up. So what you do from there is on you.
Yeah.
The three of you make your way to the warehouse. The orc you have seen before is sitting outside, watches you as you approach, just kind of bangs on the door twice. It opens up. You can go inside if you wish.
Hello.
Is that
We're
Dareth?
friends.
Good to see you.
Is that Dareth?
I don't remember his name right now.
Hey, you know who else doesn't remember his name?
Hey, is that Dareth?
Name is Robert. You guys, come on.
What?
Name's
It
Robert.
was the guard. She said it like once.
Yeah, she did, but I asked and I should remember.
Yeah, it's Dareth. He's the
Okay,
only word.
it's great,
Yeah.
great. Hey, Dareth.
She's inside. Wait, no, she's inside.
Okay.
I don't remember the voice I used, so it's this one for now.
Default voice. Okay, great.
Well,
Yes,
that's good.
default. Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, heading inside, more fortified. Barricades have kind of been built along the side, like the entranceway leading towards her, making basically a singular path, would be funneling in enemies to a heavily flanked position. There you find at her war table, Istrid Horn just mumbling to herself, biting her nails. Not- You're here.
I'm bearing gifts.
Oh, what gifts do you come bearing?
Bad news?
Around.
Oh,
The worst kind.
sorry.
Well, get on with it then.
So you wanted proof that Skeemo... Well, we found out that Skeemo's your traitor.
That rat
He's
bastard.
been working with Jellin to do stuff with Manchun. He's been shipping a bunch of stuff. We have a ledger with information in it.
Let me see it.
The proof. There you go.
Which which ledger is this?
I don't know.
Is this the Umbrisk ledger?
I think we agreed this is the Umbrisk one,
Okay.
or pages of it.
I
Okay.
have both of them.
I think it's pages of the Umbrisk one that implicate Skeemo
Yes.
specifically.
Okay. Yeah, that rat bastard. And where is he now?
He got nabbed. This
All
week,
right.
that's kind of a thing.
That explosion earlier, the fire
Yeah.
from the... I thought that was
Yeah,
near
yeah,
his
yeah.
place.
It was next to his place, and there was an orc, and there was a mage, and he got nabbed.
He was trying to make a break for it. There's a lot of mess going on.
There was an explosion? I don't know.
Roll deception?
What? Why?
You're lying to her. He didn't get... I mean, well...
That
You're
was
a-
technically true.
It's a lie of omission.
17.
Any idea who nabbed him at all?
I didn't manage to see it, ma'am. Sorry.
Fuck. It's alright. We've got our own informants. Maybe we can find something.
I think there was a mage in a black cloak who maybe got away. I didn't
Listen
see
there.
Do you have
much.
a better physical description? We can put a... watch out for him.
Ulysses describe in detail.
Ryla, who actually saw it.
He
I
had
don't-
black hair. He was clean
Ecclesias
cut.
never saw him.
Oh,
You were... No, Ecclesias never saw him. He was in the
I
what's
thought
called
he,
the whole time.
I thought he came out after the rug purchase, and he was like,
And then no, he went into the... He was in the pots, and then he came out and he went into the linen store.
Yeah,
and
I
he went
think
invisible by the time I got there.
Yeah, so Ecclesias never saw him.
Roland and Evern saw him. So he
That's
was.
what- Ryla
clean cut.
definitely saw him.
Hin doesn't
Black
have
hair.
a description though because we got a person in a cloak. So Ryla's the one who's actually got a description.
Yeah, this black
"But
hair,
you could
clean
lie
cut,
about it."
a mage. I
could,
don't know.
But
He
I could
blew up-
also come back here sometime and actually get more info on the mage if we can't find them ourselves.
I describe
Alright.
what I know of him and say there was also an orc lady who got, I think, knocked out in the explosion.
Well, I don't know.
And we lost track after that. It was messy.
All right. Well, this is what I asked for. I was kind of hoping you would bring whoever it was in, but this is fine
Have
too.
that book back.
The middling evidence that we gave you. Could I get that back?
Roll persuasion.
You can take the pages. You can take the pages you need.
16.
Hey, that's not bad.
It's not horrible. How about this? I'll give you most of the book back. And she just kind of starts ripping out a few pages. Tosses you what's left.
Cool. Thank you. No, we might need this at some point. Leverage, blackmail, that sort of stuff.
Yeah. All right. As agreed, she reaches down, pulls out a sack, gold, tosses it to you.
Thank you very much. Your patronage is much appreciated.
550 gold.
Ow.
I feel like we should also tell you that we heard Skeemo trying to implicate Davil, it sounded like. It sounded like some bullshit, but it sounded like he was like, Davil betrayed what the Zentarum stood for, etc., etc. It didn't really make sense.
It sounded totally legitimate to me.
Is he talking about the smoozing?
Yeah, he was talking about the schmoozing. He said Davil was trying to like get people in power, and then other people, and he took that as a fucking offense, and that's why he betrayed y'all. From what I understood.
It's true that when Davil took a new approach, making us a bit more in the open, it didn't sit well with a lot of people.
I think that's a smart idea, though. Not that it's my place.
Well, it's good for profits, that's for sure. Definitely more legitimate.
Can we peruse your armory again?
Sure.
Thank you. I would like to go to Roger the armor.
Okay, what are you looking for?
Fun things. I want fun
Okay.
magic items.
You have 550 gold. But
550 gold?
Well, yes,
550.
that was what's in the bag. However, that is also meant for your entire team, not just you.
Well,
As for fun things, let's see if I have that. I can have that hot bard. I do not. I mean, there are a lot of things. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Well, Crawford asked for healing potions. We have a bunch of those, but we'll see what they have. Like, they have greater healing potions.
You do remember from the last time they do have a greater healing potion? Yes, we have a greater healing potion.
Do you have an instrument of the bards?
Funds to buy that.
Okay, that's 300 gold for a greater healing potion.
Oh, that's a lot. Never mind.
Could you give us a discount considering we just helped your Istrid?
Well, before we decide to buy something, we should like see what everything that they have that we can, talk it over.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what else? Anything else you're looking for in particular?
Do you have an instrument of the bards?
We have instruments of the bards. You can use them.
Birds.
The birds.
Yeah.
What's an instrument of the bard?
Lute, flute, pretty much anything really.
Arcane things that can help
Uh,
better. I don't know.
people help bard better.
Yes. Increase spell save DC.
Any +1 things?
Let's see if I can get ring, scroll, staff. Let's see, wand maybe. No. Wondrous. Nothing particular to bards.
You have something that is good for spellcasters in general, then.
Possibly. Where is that damn list?
No.
Is that the list?
There's
No.
one that I had that was like, had a bunch of like, not just magic items, but like, price points for them as well.
We can come back to it later.
Oh, no, I found it again. We're okay.
Oh.
There's one thing I could think of. Yeah, I mean, I've got. He kind of goes back under his desk. Now, only because you helped us find the rat.
You're
He
welcome.
pulls out a box, a small jewelry box. He pops it open, and you see a necklace with just one large white pearl attached at it. Now, this allows you to store one of your one spell in it.
Is it a pearl of power or is it a
Pearl power.
Ooh, dope.
Does it only work once ever?
No, it does only work once per day though. So you can store your spell in it and hold it for up to a level 4.
Ooh.
Or up to a 4th level. I don't know. A medium, an average spell.
That's cool. How much does it cost?
600 gold.
That's more than we have.
I'm looking for one of those.
All right, it's 600 gold.
Yikes.
For either of those?
For the pearl
There's only
power?
one.
No,
There's
the
only
thing I
one.
just posted in the chat.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, you're looking at the bardic. You're looking at the instruments of the bard.
What are those?
I
There's
don't even know what these are.
Special magic weapons that bards can use that do different things.
I don't even know what those are. I've had a pearl of power before. I've not had either of those.
Like,
I mean,
Link
they are really good.
Elysius,
I don't.
Yes.
I would spend all the money we got from this job and give you 50 for this pearl of power. But, first of all, everyone will kill us. But
I'm
you
not
have
paying
to
attention.
promise
I'm like staring at the weird shit on the table. Like
I don't.
you have to promise me to play an active role in any fight we get into from now on.
Me? The only one of us that's ran away from a fight's been her.
Fuck you.
You spent an entire fight inside of a linen store.
Fighting. And shopping, because I am fabulous.
Bullshit.
Right, so considering you can't make the promise, we're not going to buy this pearl of power. It's fine.
Hold on. You can buy it. I'm happy to promise that I'll jump into a fight, but my friend, I cast a shatter, which that asshole counteracted. Then on my next
nothing else.
Then on my next turn, I literally healed you. Next turn, okay, DM, you probably listened to that. What did I do next?
Nothing.
Nothing. You did some bardic inspiration.
Okay.
And that's about it.
And healed after the fight too.
Well, yeah, but the next turn you went into the linen store.
After the fight.
That's because I was too. That's because I went into the linen store because I was too far away to actually get close to anybody.
You could have
Holy
run,
BS.
just like everybody else did.
And put myself into the open. I'm sorry. I'm
Robert
not made out of
almost died.
steel.
Are you not willing to die for us, Clesius?
This
What
is an AB. This is an AB conversation, Everett. See your way out of it.
Fuck you, Clesius.
Oh my
Standing right
God.
here.
Oh, I thought we
Sorry,
were
you have
talking.
to witness all of this, Roger.
Does Luke. I'm worse. I'm quite used to quarrels
We are
between parties.
standing in a public location, sir.
You are drawing eyes. That is true.
If you're saying, look, hold on.
Argue. Could you show me some other magic things that you have?
All right.
Let's see.
Well, let's talk. Let's figure this out real quick.
No,
Are you saying?
No, you can talk with Everett about it. You've decided you wanted to argue with Everett about it. I'm gonna go with Roger, and we're gonna look at more magic items.
Yeah, they're looking at shit. If you want to talk about that battle, we can talk about that battle, Clesius.
Look, I mean, let's be honest. if we're saying like I took a turn to get like it took a moment to get closer, you took a turn to throw yourself under some horses. I mean,
Yeah.
Tomato.
It actually worked on my turn because the mage didn't run away from me.
Look, I could have cast the shatter on the horses. I kind of got the sense that people were not into that.
No, you could have done other shit though. You have so many powerful things. You're much more powerful than just a shatter, Calisius. Your words alone can do things.
Not as much as a shatter.
You can do so much.
Don't worry.
Like?
There's Pearl of Power.
Like?
What's that?
Yes, everyone. Like what?
You can talk people into so much. You have a way with words that nobody else in the party has. Why don't you always say that you don't want to hurt people, you don't want to kill them, and you'd rather talk, but then when it's time, half the time you kill them anyway. And the other half, you don't say a fucking word. You just dip into the store to go shopping, which, what? The rest of us are risking our lives.
In my defense, I really think that bedsheet helped us turn the corner with Skeemo.
Tablecloth.
Ooh, tablecloth. I'm sorry.
I can't find what I'm looking for, and this really annoys me.
I just think that, you're part of the party. If we're all risking our lives, I think we're all agreed that we're all risking our lives, not just 5, 6 of us. And I'm including the dog in this.
So what would you have had me do specifically?
Come out of the store and actually engaged?
Okay.
Maybe you could have saved Crawford?
Instead of using words like engage, what specific action would you have had me take?
Okay, fine. Let me pull up your fucking character sheet.
Do it. Do it.
Mommy, Daddy, please stop fighting. I can't.
Let's assume that we are. We are all the way from purchasing to home at Troll School.
Hey, YouTube! Pi is talking. Shush!
Next time you blow up Crawford, I'll use mending on him.
I did not fucking blow up Crawford.
For 100, we've got this Kodum's ointment. That sounds cool. What do you do? It doesn't tell me what it does. All right, fun. We got Dust of Disappearance. That could be something. That's about 100 gold. For 200, you get Potions of Heroism or Invisibility, which might help you. Let's see. Universal Sovman at 200. Spell Scroll level 2 is 300.
The Dust of Disappearance, how many are there? How many could it be used on?
Let's see. There's enough of it for one use. So, found in a small pack of this powder resembles very fine sand. When you use an action to throw it into the air, you and each creature and object within 10 feet of you becomes invisible for 2d4 minutes.
That's pretty good.
I would like
the duration is the same for all subjects, and the dust is consumed when its magic takes effect. If the creature is fixed to cast a spell, the invisibility ends.
Well, I would like to buy the Dust of Disappearance. You said it was 100 gold?
100 gold.
Cool. Thank you, Rob.
Good for clandestine work.
I think so. I think we might have a lot of use for this.
Well, how much is
that?
Because
I'm actually low on stock.
What'd you buy?
It's 100 gold, so I'm just taking it out of my share.
Okay.
How much is that?
It was 100 gold.
No, man, the thing I just posted.
Oh, that's probably not the
like I said, I don't really have anything for bards. You might have more luck at a different magic store.
Okay.
But it could run anywhere from 250 to 500 gold.
Okay.
What do you have in terms of daggers?
Dagger.
Dagger.
I've got and he kind of pulls back a glass thing, and you just see a row of different kinds of knives. Let's see, I've got this dagger. It's a +1. That's about 300 gold for that. Let's see. I can have some with a little bit more interesting abilities, but they're going to be more expensive. And it seems like you're a bit...
Do you have anything that helps people like mentally fortify themselves against spells?
Let's see. What do I have here? I do. It's going to be a bit more expensive, but I have this. And he pulls, once again, reaching underneath the counter, pulls out a small box bigger than the one the necklace came in, but still probably jewelry. Pops it open. You see a circlet. This is a circlet of sound mind.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make sure I got that right, because that's actually a homebrew item. That's not a real one.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm sorry. Circlet of the steadfast mind. You see, it's a silver circlet and has jade and opal studded inside it. Let's see. This helps with fending off magic that could alter your mind or control your mind, such as certain spells that make you do things for the spellcaster. So, in-game, it gives you advantage on saving throws for spells that include Command, Charm Person, Dominate Person, Modify Memory, and those with similar effects.
That's
Would it
really
also
good.
work on a ghost is
Possession.
inhabiting my body?
I mean, that's a bit different, but it could.
I mean, it's a mental effect, no?
Yeah, I mean, it helps strengthen your mind.
Okay.
How much would it cost?
Let's see. That's a rare item, and rare items are 500 plus normally.
It's too much.
I'm sorry, but it's a really good item.
What if, but we just did a deal for your boss. Does that not help?
I think it should definitely help. I mean, come on, man. We're out there doing stuff for your boss every
We just got
day.
a traitor in your organization, sir.
Roll persuasion.
Can you do it at advantage because I'm trying to help?
Well, I was gonna say you can do it, but yeah.
Or
either
police
way-
can
either
do it
one.
either way.
At advantage?
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
Damn. All right. If you buy this with...
Remember, we're also taking the other thing that she's buying.
Well, she's already paid for that.
Oh.
Sorry, guys.
Fine.
My share.
If you buy
Yeah,
this...
but always buy in bulk. It saves you money.
That's
If
what
you
I'm
buy
saying.
this,
If
what?
you buy this with another item that's worth at least 100 gold, then I'll give them both to you for 500.
That's not a bad deal.
Do you
we
have
have
armor? You have an armor plus 2?
I do, but those are worth far more than that.
Yeah.
You
What's
don't have to be.
What's another $100 item?
What's another what?
What's
$100
that?
item.
Yeah, what's
Bargain.
$100 item?
100 gold.
Bargain bin.
You can get plus 1 ammunition, 10 shots for
That doesn't
100.
matter.
Plus 2 is ammunition is for each pellet or for each.
You don't
shot,
have ammunition.
I'm just telling you what it is. There's another thing. The wind fan she already bought.
I did.
We've got a ring of warmth, which while wearing the ring, you can have resistance to cold damage. And everything you wear and carry is unharmed by temperatures as low as 50 degrees.
Wait. 50. Just
Or,
50?
sorry, negative 50 degrees. Excuse me.
I was about to say, I'm like, fuck it.
Minus 50.
Okay.
Sorry, the thing has weird symbols instead of the negative sign. I'm assuming the coding on the website couldn't handle it for some reason.
Oh, fair.
We could always come back after discussing with Crawford and Roland if they actually want to chip in their funds.
I think Crawford must be in it in the name of the Harpers. You know he doesn't really care about the money. That's not what he's in this for.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't want to buy something that'll help him.
And then for Roland, we could just say his wife would want us to have it.
Hey, question.
Answer.
Khaleesi spent an hour in the bathtub with that ring. Did he figure out what it does?
Yeah. If you, I don't know. Did you tune to it?
It was on my
Okay. So if you're attuned to it, it is. Wait, was it a ring or was it the doll?
I didn't take the doll.
The doll.
Oh, the ring. Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. The ring was. I'm sorry.
Spent an hour with the doll in the bathtub.
Best buddies. Yeah.
It was. I forgot. It was Ken. It was Ken who took the
I'm
doll.
very concerned.
Yeah. Sorry.
At least this ain't that weird.
Yeah.
It was a plus. I think it's just a +1 protection ring.
Ooh, it's a ring of protection.
Yes.
That's
+1.
pretty
Nice.
good.
A plus
So that
one.
means a +1 to your AC.
+1 to
AC and saving throws.
Yeah, that's good.
Ooh, nice.
It's okay.
No, it's good.
It's pretty good. You should probably keep that.
Yeah, you should put it on for real.
Is not present.
Ring of
Okay, so you
protection.
can-
Oh
Yeah,
shit,
add
do you
ring.
need to attune to it? Are you maxed out on attunement slots though?
Oh, why would he?
Yeah. Well, he actually has a few attuned. He's attuned to
Leaf the cape, right? There
Pouch of Returning, Cloak of Protection.
That's my
And
number
now-
3.
Why does
And that's the
why
ring.
does Khaleesi have all of our magic items?
I
Yeah.
got
Because none of y'all
well,
fucking call him on it.
It's all. It's he takes all the protection magic items and then goes hides in the fucking store.
I hate you.
Oh man.
You're the
I mean-
worst.
Look, hold on, time out. Look at what happened to Raj on the other example, man. He got taken out. That's
Y'all
what
are-
Khaleesi plays like he does.
Y'all are very what's it called when it comes to magical items?
That's because Khaleesi is always like, "Oh, what is that? I'll take it."
I use
And
mine
then,
all the time.
and then he gets mad at you for taking magic items without telling
Shit,
people.
yeah, he gets mad
Hey.
at me for taking anything.
Yes.
Real quick, I want to clarify, speaking of magic items that are never used, faulty blazing dagger. Does that do
Right.
magical damage if I don't activate it?
If you don't activate, yeah, it's still a magical dagger, so you still get the full it would still go through on a creature that is resistant to non-magical cutting. You just won't get the extra fire damage
Oh,
unless you
I
activate
should be
it.
using that all the time then. I didn't. Okay.
I mean, I'm not going to tell you no. It is a magical weapon.
Okay.
It's just faulty. So if you do activate it, there is a chance you blow up.
Yep, which will absolutely happen for me. So I'm not-
Speaking of which, Clesius still has his faulty item.
Yeah, how much can I get for this?
I don't know. What did we say yours was worth again?
I
don't-
sold mine
that's
for
why
like
I'm-
300-ish gold.
That.
That?
So around
Can I convince
300
him
gold.
it's not faulty?
I'm sorry.
Can I convince him it's not faulty?
I mean, maybe temporarily.
Can I
That was
convince
a
him-
nat 20 on mine, FYI.
Yeah.
Well, my deception is going to be a 20 anyway.
Mine was a
It's not a nat
natural
20. That's different. Nat
Well,
20's
different.
rank a little higher.
Mine
Sure.
was 27 anyway, but
Yeah,
that was
27.
20.
You can roll for persuasion, but you aren't going to be able to convince him that it's not faulty because it's, for one, the armor itself isn't complete. Like the rings, or not the rings, the belts aren't fastened around like to fasten. There's nothing to fasten it. It just literally rests over you.
So here's how I'll do it. All right, sir. How much do you think I could get for this armor of resistance? As far as I know, it's perfect.
Chef's kiss.
Let's see.
20.
29. Well, he definitely believes you. You think it's perfect. It's incomplete. The enchantment works a little shoddy. You watch as he kind of watch his eyes flash briefly with arcane light as he does a little hand gesture. Ooh, this has a nasty side effect. Ooh. Well, honestly, it would be better if I just take it off your hands, but I can give you 250 gold for it.
You could do a little better than that.
How about this? If we exchange this for what you were trying to buy earlier, we can call it 300 in trade value.
And then how much will I owe you?
Let's see. That would bring it down to 300 gold.
That
For
would
just
bring
the pearl of power. And if you buy something else with it, then it would be 200.
Okay, so I want that armor +2. What can we how do we make this work?
There is no way we
No
make
way.
this work. Just so you know, armor +2 is worth several thousand gold.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. DM should have said that at the start.
Well, I mean, I was giving you hints that it is well out of your price range.
There's a lot of talking that was going on, but let's not make a deal out of this.
It's like a +2
let's
shield.
just make a regular old
I'm
deal.
just letting you tell. +2 shield is 3,000 gold.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might be able to
plus-
afford +1, Calisius.
+2 armor is 6,000 gold.
This is why I don't ever even bother with the shopping.
Holy, yeah, that's
There
a
are
lot of
certain
money.
there are certain little items that might help, but like the big things, A pearl of protection, or a ring of protection though, is pretty fucking dope to get.
Yeah, but he just has that because he just stole that from Skeemo.
I know
Yeah.
that. But it's pretty fucking dope.
Oh, also it wasn't the pearl of power. It was the
Spell storing.
Oh,
no.
ring of spell storing.
No, it was the circlet of steadfast mind. That was what the deal was for originally. Sorry.
For your homebrew. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, so we can either buy 100 gold item and a 500 gold item for 200, 300 at this point,
Right.
or we can just Calisius can just sell his weird item for
300. Oh, well, it's 250 gold.
How about I sell? Look, man, this is still pretty rare considering how much all your other magical stuff is going for. How about you give me 310 for it?
This is the deal I've offered you. This is the deal you will take or not.
Well, this the deal I give you. Just go fuck yourself.
Okay.
I will do so.
I will stand here and watch.
I'm gonna leave. Goodbye.
I follow.
Is that all y'all want from the shop?
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
need
Thank
shit.
you, Roger. You're a pleasure.
Thanks,
You have a good
Roger.
day, ma'am.
Like Roger. Why were we mean to Roger?
Was that? Hang on.
Why'd you try to jip me?
Did we name Roger in the document?
I don't know
Yeah.
if you named him in the document.
He did have a name. I'm just assuming.
Sorry, his name is Rothic Roger. Okay.
RR.
He has two R
RR.
names.
Right. So, all right. So, what did we get out of that? I forgot. Someone got
Dust of
something. Oh
disappearance.
yeah, dust of disappearance.
And then
Also, apparently, last time we were here, Crawford bought a potion of necrotic resistance.
Oh no,
did.
I've had that. I just had it identified.
Ah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got that in the case.
That's right.
yeah, and then whatever those two are doing back at the safe house before we return.
Okay. Are y'all done there?
Yes.
You have you've been relieved, Crawford and Roland. If you choose to return, or if there's something else you choose to do before you return, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Oh, how quickly can you make another one of these dolls? Maybe we set this up, since we're becoming more and more targeted as the days go by. Some kind of security system like this may help a bit. Would that be all right?
What do you mean? Like, what doll? What are you talking about?
I go and find the doll to see if it's still there.
I thought Jade stole that.
Oh, does Jade have it?
I have the doll.
Oh
It's
no.
no longer there.
I believe that the doll got up and left, and now I'm thoroughly spooked.
An uneasing feeling falls upon you, Crawford, as the
Come
doll
back.
is gone.
I come back sweating, and I look at Roland and say, "We gotta get out of here."
He's gonna wake up with a doll in his bed.
Okay.
The doll is not. I thought the doll was right there. Kin showed me where it was. It's just not there anymore.
The one that was on the table right over. Oh shit! I Wait, didn't she set it down on the table?
Yeah. Oh God. I look under the table.
It's not there.
Oh no.
All right, you know what? I'm leaving. Let's go.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
And as you walk out the door, you swear you just hear.
Oh, God.
We do power walking.
Yeah.
All right, are y'all done? Are y'all heading back to Troll Skull?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need to plan a fucking assault on the Growlhound estate.
You make your way up the street. Eventually, you find your way to a familiar. Actually, Crawford, give me a perception check. 'Cause you've been so good at these. Let's see what you do.
Well, don't preface it. Now it's gonna be bad.
Let's see. We just gotta see. That's not bad.
I mean, I rolled a 10 on mine, so.
So, yeah, it wasn't horrible. You move by where you had originally fought Skeemo.
Why are we passing the crime scene?
Well, I mean, you're not. You're just hanging down the street next to where it was.
Well, memories.
Memories. No. Okay, so you're on the main street. You can still see the smoke rising. You notice 2 Griffin riders sat atop the buildings. But the area seems to be in lockdown as you head further north. Eventually, you find your way to Troll Skull Manor. I would say about the time it takes for them to do their shopping spree, it takes you to be relieved. So you all arrive around the same time. Opening the door, you see a woman sat at the bar. Commoner clothes, but long, silvery blonde hair. She turns to greet you and goes, "Ah, there you are. We have a lot to talk about."
Do they keep getting in?
And that's where we're going to
Get in
end
here.
tonight's session.
No.
That was the spiciest episode yet, gang.
Do it better. Bye.
Wowee.
All right. Well, I hope that was enjoyable to some extent.
Yeah.
Thank you for exploring my little side thing that I spent all my afternoon making.
Welcome.
You're welcome.
Why the fuck were you looking up Spectre stat?
You don't know.
Motherfucker.
I can't believe he gave up before we waterboarded him.
Oh, I'm so glad you didn't make us waterboard him.
I'm so glad.
It's getting into some interesting territory. But let us say goodnight to the recording.
Good night, recording.
Night
Good night,
recording.
recording.
I have no idea what Everin would